It sucks to be you too. I love how that's legitimate at the start of the stream is you acting like a two.
That was the point.
Par for the course, right?
Huh?
Oh, I just said par for the course.
She kind of did the same thing at the last stream on here too. So not really too surprised.
Now she's thinking about it. She's all good.
It's just like, did I really?
And my brain was like,
oh fuck! I'm surprised that last time that when I shared the Discord that me and Dragon were not being heard, even though I had share audio on. So that's a little fucking weird. But oh well. So now we just gotta wait for people. Is this legitimately gonna be the beginning of the stream? Is you screaming at fishies?
I got slime fish.
Okay. That's all I can say is alright, whatever.
I got a slime fish. You motherfucker. I tell you.
I think they say that loud noises scare the fish, so I'll try to avoid that.
I mean, you're not wrong.
You shush.
You know it's funny.
No.
I know. He's not wrong though.
Nice.
At first, before he said that, I wanted to call you a slime fish because you can't seem to walk into or stay in one fucking spot. Plus, you have a brain size of fucking Dories. So.
Fuck you. What? Cat. Okay.
Oh, gee. Every time with the screaming in my ears.
My mom tells me to do shit across the fucking house.
Well, I don't know what else to say to that. I'm not gonna ask that noise. I'm really not.
Sorry.
Okay. Well, this is a very interesting beginning of the stream. Just dying over there while talking to fishies and scaring them away and
sorry.
making I don't know what language.
I'm in second place in the fishing event. What the fuck did I just catch?
The fishing event?
Yes, in the
like a competition?
Yeah.
Yeah, in Minecraft though.
I'm in second place. I'm gonna take stay in second place. That's the last thing I do.
Okay. Yeah, apparently when Ghost Plays came into the chat yesterday, what he messaged me was a gif of...
Are you serious? I caught a real fucking fish. What the fuck?
Some fucking person eating a watermelon with mustard on it.
Ew.
Bastard.
Okay.
Yeah, let's just say me and Ghost have this weird bond of messing with each other, except that I don't know why he still continues to do this. But he will come into chats and send me gifs and photos of, well, for one, making fun of the fact that I'm from Boston. And two, he thinks that I drink and eat mustard. That's his weird little plaything. So I called him Ghost and Christine. That's because, well, his name is Chris, and his YouTube name is Ghost.
So,
but also,
I caught a branded fish.
You caught a what fish?
Brandon fish because it's an angelfish.
I don't know what to say to that.
Ow.
It's really concerning, actually.
He's
Poor
kind of
Brandon.
an angel, so I caught an angelfish, or I caught Brandon.
Mm.
She caught Brandon in fucking Minecraft.
Ow.
I can't. What the fuck? Also, hi, Tobin. Oh, fuck. But yeah, he always sends me gifts of like weird things that has to do with mustard. He calls me wolf and mustard. Or some fucking. Yeah.
Some stereotype, yeah.
Yeah, he's done that for more than 2 years.
Ooh, very nice.
Mustard is awesome to use on meat to cook that into. Yeah, I agree, except we have someone who messes with me who thinks that I eat fucking mustard all the time when I'm not a huge fan of mustard. So it's just our
Oh, that
weird
makes it even
relationship.
better. That's a perfect. It's
Yeah,
like stereotypical. Oh yeah, all your kind eat mustard. And you're like, I'm the exception. They're like, oh ha ha, mustard, mustard, mustard.
yeah, that's legitimate him, I swear. Fucking, he will legitimately call me wolf and mustard. He's called me, I think something has to do with the leprechaun because I'm fucking short. Like, well, fuck
Okay.
you too. You're short too, damn it.
Give me some gifts.
So, yeah, that's
Don't
our
Dang,
weird
yeah,
little.
If you do feed him mustard.
Motherfucker.
Ah, yep, unfortunately. He had there was a one thing that I for some reason wanted to put on a t-shirt because I thought it was funny. He played a game called Red Dead Redemption, and he said some line that in my brain was like, what the fuck did he just say and why? But at the same time, it was hilarious. I'm pretty sure of what the line he said was, don't drink a horse. And I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, what are you on some kind of a drug? The hell?
Vampire much?
I don't know. It's Ghost we're fucking talking about. Come on now. Like,
Vampire ghost? Ghost vampire?
you know, that would actually explain it because he had someone named Catwoman that he dated. Now that I think about it. So, I don't know. Don't worry, Silver, I shoot mustard 5 times daily so I can muster the. What the fuck? I don't know what to say to that. Question mark? Now we're just talking about mustard thanks to fucking Ghost. God fucking damn it. But yeah, with some of the things he finds as far as for Boston goes, he knows a lot of the things that he sent me is actually pretty fucking accurate. He sent me a photo of like this giant traffic going on in Boston. I'm like, yeah, that sounds about right. Fortunately. I don't know why, but he loves to taunt my fucking accent. Want to smack that boy right upside the head.
That don't.
So I think we're reviewing a stream, right? A podcast.
Yeah, but I'm also waiting for more people.
Oh,
I'm waiting for her
But
to quit fishing over there.
9
I
more
think she's
minutes.
gonna be fishing for a while. What? 10 more minutes?
9.
No. Well, fuck
9
you.
as in like the number 9. Sorry.
You, You
Sorry.
like to speak fucking German over there, so.
Oh yeah, I know. That's why I said like not that kind of 9. I meant like the number 9. It just happened to be that.
This is why you're a pain in my ass, I swear.
You know you love me.
Do I though? Do I really?
Shut up. You know you do.
I don't know about that.
You fuck. Er.
I have no comment. Should probably actually share the fucking thing on Twitter as well. Haven't done that in a
I
while.
did that.
Oh, you
I
did
shared
that
it on
one?
Twitter, Facebook, and Discord, but I didn't. I didn't tag the channel though. So
Oh yeah, no, that's fine. I usually, when I'm doing something like this, I usually would tweet it on Twitter, but I haven't fucking done that in a while because I'm too fucking lazy most of the time.
Quit being lazy. Choose a win.
Shut up! Mm,
Maketh me.
that's alright, 2-year-old.
I just wanted to say that.
This is okay. You're legitimate the reason why I created a timeout voice chat in a fucking not with stupid Discord. Damn it!
I caught a shovel. What the fuck? It's called. There's
You-
someone. It's named the Rusty Spoon. What the fuck?
I want to comment, and I'm just gonna keep my mouth shut. I do.
Bitch.
That's a weird photo that I just see. Okay, cool. Love you too, Twitter. Well then. I do have the Twitch side connected to this too, except here's the problem. I have not once found that fucking logo of this channel for that account. I don't know what the fuck it did with it. It's not on this computer, it's not on my phone, and it's not on my old computer. And I don't think I named it either, so I'm fucked with that. It's lovely.
Give me a second. Right now.
give me just a second.
Fuck.
You motherfucker.
Using big boy, big boy, wow, big girl words.
Shut up.
My fucking brain just fucking died a little. Oh shit.
I will get myself back in a second. So I thought I fucking do.
Yeah, I don't have a Facebook for this, so I'm not really too surprised.
I didn't know you had Clockwork Rex on here. I saw that video when I was looking this morning. I was like, oh, I didn't get to watch much of it.
Oh, yeah. That was back when Sammy was up here, of course, drunk as a skunk, and decided to not mute himself at that point. So you kind of missed a little bit of
Currently
that. I
fishing, and
think.
I'm also on Silver's panel, so I'm talking two different calls to you.
Every time.
Shut up,
You need
Silver.
to make up your
Fish the
I
boat.
refuse. You what?
I fished the boat. I got a boat.
You got a boat.
I fished the boat.
Was that a Saturday Night Live skit that Sandberg did? I'm on a boat, and he didn't know it was a lonely island. Yeah,
Hello.
they did the whole music
Those
video and
texts.
everything. You ever see that? Oh, it's
I
hilarious.
don't think I have.
It's great.
Yeah, I only had
catching junk fish.
what the fuck, dude? I can't even speak. Fucking yeah, so I had the other Jody who I don't know what the fuck was going on there in that stream. That was kind of awkward because she was just like looking around, but she's like, "I don't see you guys. Where are you?" And I'm like, "But we're here on screen. Like, how do you not see us? I'm confused."
Oh,
The fuck?
I've had YouTube just glitch out on me like that. Like I'll lose all the video that's going on, but I can still hear the audio, or I'll see the video, but I won't hear the audio. But it's like, and then I'll say like in a side chat, I'll be like, everyone's muted, and they'll be like, no, it's you, dude. And then like, I go reboot YouTube or reboot my phone, and then come back and everything's fine. So it's like that just randomly happens sometimes, and it's weird.
Yeah, like I said, I think YouTube needs to go
I'm
fix their
going
shit.
on the leaderboard, you motherfuckers.
What fucking song was that?
Shut up.
Did you just make that up?
It's just like how I can't like leave this tab for more than like 5 seconds. It'll boot me out of the StreamYard room. But like with
How
Papa
the hell
Troy
is fucking
yesterday,
Ape the
he was
loudest
able to
person?
go and Google search while he was in my stream and shit, and just like play around on his phone because he has an iPhone. So like I don't know, that's what, maybe an issue of the tech rather than the site.
How is it that Silver's quiet, but yet Ape, you're freaking loud as hell? Like, I don't understand.
I don't know. He's fine for me, so you got some hearing problems there, child.
Yeah, I hear the two
I'm
of you
gonna smack
pretty
you,
much the
Silver.
same.
I
Jess,
know
you're
you.
slightly muffled compared to Silverwolf, but I don't know.
Well, she does scream, so I'm not really too surprised.
Yeah.
I speak. There's a difference.
I don't know about that.
I mean, I could turn my mic down. I just have the.
I'm about to turn my side down. I just can't at the moment because I can't.
Because of what English was
I
that?
can't brain shut up. Ooh.
What the fuck? You can't brain shut up and then you got into something shiny? What the actual? She really is a fucking 2-year-old, I swear. Oh shit.
Why am I still? I'm gonna smack this fishing competition to a fucking moon. It's being mean to me.
Gee, I wonder why.
Shut up, Silver.
No. I refuse.
Why am I on the damn? It's being mean to me. Damn it.
Okay, legitimate between you and fucking Blizzy, I swear.
Sent me a fucking
I
message.
don't know what the hell.
Someone sent me messages indeed, but what the fuck?
I don't know.
Okay,
You're
I don't know who
always
the fuck you
popular,
are,
so
person. I ain't accepting shit.
it's probably another scammer. The game won't let me win. Yeah, she's playing on Minecraft and she's in some fishing competition. Clearly, there's a fish that's bullying her.
No,
I don't know how to respond to that.
The fish are bullying me, and the fact they're not letting me get letting like epic or legendary ones. And I was in third, and I was.
First of all, take a deep fucking breath, and you
Yeah,
might
I
want to
don't want to
talk
fucking take a deep breath. I want
slowly.
to take a deep breath. I just fucking tell you.
Breathe, damn it! You're bad as Pixie. Fuck.
Shut
Pixie just talks without taking a fucking breath.
up. God,
I don't know.
fuck it. No, I'm not. I'm not gonna explain.
Yeah, I don't think you really have to. I can already tell. Yeah, that's right. I'm being a savage today. Deal with it.
Apparently, as I'm over here just hurting.
Oh, it's not my problem.
There's 19 seconds left to this fucking fishing competition.
What?
Fucking
Fucking what?
Who do you think English?
Shit. Yeah, I don't know. I think I only have one person who followed the ghost channel on the fucking Twitch side. I don't know who, but someone. And actually, now that I think about it, it might have been Sunlink, actually, because he was the only one that actually had it.
Bitch game.
The fuck? How? You know, I'm not even gonna go into that. I'm just gonna keep my fucking mouth shut.
I didn't get into the top 3. I was in the fucking top 3, and the fucking thing at the end fucked me over.
How many times can you say the word fucking one whole ass sentence?
You want to see? I
No, no,
you
that
know,
was
you
rhetorical.
won't be able
Damn
to
it.
fucking understand the fucking. I got distracted very quickly.
How is it that I can understand an actual child more than I can actually understand you? Oh, I don't like that laugh. That what the fuck?
Doggos. Fine.
That laugh was terrifying.
Come here, Papa.
Oh fuck.
No,
I mean,
no.
I really don't know why I do this to myself. I swear, I'm cursed at something.
Potato. My sniffer potato.
What the fuck?
We got sniffers in Minecraft, and I was sniffers, and there's one named Maya, and then one named Potato. Potato.
I'm sorry. What? Did I hear that correctly?
And a sniffer, potato.
Why? I keep going so many directions in my head right now.
What you got? Fine potato.
Jesus Christ. I should actually share it into the ghost channel as well.
You got potato. Very nice. Got potato.
I don't know. So Tovin has asked, has Kevin ever had a ghost experience?
Me? No, I don't think so. No, I had a strange encounter or some kind of experience that I believe for a time was like alien abduction or something, or maybe a government experiment. I did have like weird things when I was a kid, where I like for a long time through my childhood, I believed that the government was like researching me or somebody was researching me, like people were following me, people were watching me. I believed that people were like I was afraid of people being in my closet for some reason. Like I wouldn't sleep with the lights off, stuff like that, until I was like almost in my teens. And then I kind of just got over it at that point. But I also like I wasn't really at home anymore at that point. Like I started staying out with friends a lot and stuff like that, and running the streets at night. So, but no, as far as like ghosts, like I've had some weird experiences in my life, or where it felt like somebody was talking to me. But I feel like that's always like been in my mind, like my memories of a person or something like that. So I never really felt like they were really there with me. Like people would always tell me that, but I'd be like, no, it didn't really feel that way. Like it was a little bit different than that. But yeah. And certainly like the people who are closest to me, like my two best friends who passed away. One passed away last year. He was 43. My other friend passed away when we were both 20. So, and neither of them have ever like come to visit me or anything like that. So I think that's like the most significant thing to me. If any motherfucker was going to haunt me, it'd be one of those guys.
Well, surprisingly enough, she finally quieted the fuck down. Damn. I mean, I guess we can start, because, I mean, I already have it up, so just share my screen. I think it would be better off just, like reviewing it off of their actual YouTube because it's actually a lot more easier than their weird podcasting website that they have that apparently likes to buffer a lot.
Yeah,
So
it's about as bad
it's
as when I tried to read things.
yeah. I was like, yeah, I think we should start from their channel. Alright, so we've picked the House of Death of Greenwich Village, which does actually sound pretty interesting as far as the title goes, which is kind of funny because I am wearing fucking black. So
I'm just gonna let you know because I listened to a little bit of this earlier before we got on. It starts off a little slow. I don't know if you may want to speed it up a little bit because there's a bit of talking in the intro that's kind of unrelated to the video or the the
alright,
content of it. Yeah, I don't know.
I'll
Up to you.
probably skip that a little. That's only if I can skip it.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I really enjoyed that.
So
No.
for what it's worth, anybody out there who may have saw me arguing, than a
Good.
keyboard warrior.
Agreed.
So while I'm not running back
With you,
this
Booze
is
Crew.
different. This one's different. I'm just gonna throw it out there right
Okay.
now, and you'll see why. However, I'm not gonna have anything to play at the end of the show, but I am gonna play something.
Okay.
I won't have any EVPs and stuff like that, but I will have something.
Okay. Ominous.
Don't get your hopes up. It's from YouTube. But on with the show. Let's go ahead and start this.
All right, let's do it.
Okay. In the 16th century, Lenape referred to its farthest northwest corner by the cove on the Hudson River as present-day Gainsvort Street as Sapokanakan, or the tobacco field. Now, the land was cleared and turned into pasture by Dutch and their slaves, who named their settlement Nortwick.
Something like that.
Something like that. It's some Dutch name. Now, in the 1630s, Governor Wouter van Twiller farmed tobacco on 200 acres here at his, quote, farm in the woods. The English conquered the Dutch settlement of New Netherland in 1664, and Greenwich Village developed as a hamlet separate from the larger New York City to the south on land that would eventually become the financial district. In 1644, 11 Dutch African settlers in the area were freed after the first black legal protest in America. All received parcels of land in what is now Greenwich Village. The earliest known reference to the village's name as Greenwich dates back to 1696 in the Will of Yellis Mandeville of Greenwich. However, the village was not mentioned in the city records until 1713. Sir Peter Warren began accumulating land in 1731 and built a frame house capacious, what a word, capacious enough to hold sittings of the New York General Assembly when smallpox rendered the city dangerous in 1739 and subsequent years.
Ugh, smallpox.
On one occasion in 1746, the house of Mordecai Gomez was used. Mordecai. Warren's house, which survived until the Civil War era, overlooked the North River from a bluff. Its site on the block bounded by Perry and Charles Streets, Bleecker and West 4th Streets can still be recognized by its mid-19th century row houses inserted into a neighborhood still retaining many houses of the 1830 to 1837 boom. In 1797 until 1829, the Bucolic village of Greenwich was the location of New York State's first penitentiary, Newgate Prison, on the Hudson River at what is now West 10th Street, near the Christopher Street Pier. The building was designed by Joseph Francois Mangan, who would later co-design New York City Hall. Interesting. Although the intention of its first warden, Quaker prison reformer Thomas Eddy, was to provide a rational and humanitarian place for retribution and rehabilitation, the prison soon became an overcrowded and pestilent place. subject to frequent riots by the prisoners, which damaged the buildings and killed some inmates, as prisons do.
Yeah, riots tend to do that.
I think every prison we've ever talked about is rife with riots.
Yeah, I agree. I think that's like I mean, I get it on the prisoner side of things, like an uproar and they treat us like crap and like
I mean,
let's
it's-
all rile together.
Look,
But
especially during this time,
yeah, but
you know,
it's prison.
not to mention, it's 1800s prison
Yeah.
in New York.
Yeah. It's just, I don't know. It's crazy.
It can't be good.
No.
Now, by 1821, the prison designed for 432 inmates held 817 instead,
Wow.
a number made possible only by the frequent release of prisoners, sometimes as many as 50 a day. Since the prison was north of New York City boundary at the time, being sentenced to Newgate became known as being, quote, sent up the river. The term became popularized once prisoners started being sentenced to Sing Sing prison in the town of Ossining. I'll let you New Yorkers work it out. Upstream of New York City. I'm not from New York, so
Yeah.
I'm probably going to butcher some of this stuff.
Yeah. Well,
It is what it is. The oldest house remaining in Greenwich Village is the Isaac Hendricks House at 77 Bedford Street. Built in 1799, renovated later in 1836, and had a third story added in 1928. When the Church of St. Luke in the Fields was founded in 1820, it stood in fields south of the road that led from Greenwich Lane down to a landing on the North River. In 1822, a yellow fever epidemic in New York encouraged residents to flee to the healthier air of Greenwich Village, and afterwards many people stayed. The future site of Washington Square was a potter's field from 1797 to 1823, when up to 20,000 of New York's poor were buried there and still remain to this day. Which means there is an entire like little town built on top of poor people remains.
yeah, that's
Pretty sad.
Sad.
I
for
think
sure.
it's a good recipe for making the spookies. The handsome Greek Revival row houses on the north side of Washington Square were built about 1832, establishing the fashion of Washington Square and Lower Fifth Ave for decades to come. Well into the 19th century, the district of Washington Square was considered separate from Greenwich Village. Located down one of the most picturesque blocks in New York City, stands a building with a notoriously dark past.
Ooh.
Nicknamed, quote,
The House of Death.
Oh.
14 West
like
10th
the voice
Street is supposedly
That's
haunted
fun.
by 22 ghosts.
Yeah, it is actually kind of interesting the way he does that. He's like, I don't know how the fuck he managed to actually do that.
He's got to have some kind of like a modulator that he can just kind of use on command. It sounds like, which is cool. So he's just got that. He uses that effect and a couple others like on a regular basis, I think. So he just kind of switches between those for particular lines.
I wouldn't be surprised, honestly.
Yeah, that's cool. I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
The most famous of which is Mark Twain, who resided there from 1900 to 1901.
Wow. I feel like he pops up in a lot of our episodes, but some of them are like, he didn't even live there,
I feel,
but he lived here.
well, he's known to haunt other places that he lived, which he's busy in his afterlife.
Yeah, right?
But this one has a much better Mark Twain story than most.
Oh.
A Greek Revival home, number 14, was built during the late 1850s in the favorable era of Washington Square Park. Before landing its famous name, the brownstone was home to many members of New York's elite, including Mrs. James Borman Johnston, whose husband had been a founding member of the Metropolitan Underground Railroad and the Broadway Underground Railroad. Greenwich Village historically was known as an important landmark on the map of American Bohemian culture in the early and mid 20th century. The neighborhood was known for its colorful, artistic residents and the alternative culture that they propagated. Due in part to the progressive attitudes of many of its residents, The village was a focal point of new movements and ideas, whether political, artistic, or cultural. The tradition was an enclave of avant-garde and alternative culture was established during the 19th century and continued into the 20th century when small presses, art galleries, and experimental theater would thrive. The house seems to have started earning its reputation gradually after the Johnston family stopped living there. The first recorded incident happened in 1897. Cycling celebrity Fred H. Andrew, and then owner and occupier of 14 West 10th Street, had a moment of bad luck. During his residency, as described in New York Times of August 9th, 1897, Andrew had a moment of, quote, reckless bicycle riding that caused him to hit a boy around 8 years old. The boy suffered a broken leg and Andrew was subsequently arrested.
Um,
It's a different time. It's a different time.
reckless bicycling.
That's what they called it.
Oh, okay.
Now, in 1900, the building became the favorite residence of author Samuel Clemens, more notably known as Mark Twain, despite only living there for a little over a year. The famous author was battling bankruptcy and churning out some of his rushed but classic works at the time. Twain was a noted ghost skeptic, yet wrote a very clear and plain paranormal experience he had in his new home. One evening, he witnessed a large piece of wood kindling move in the air by itself. Thinking the wood was being moved by a rat, he shot it with his gun. It suddenly fell to the ground, surrounded by a few drops of blood. Twain maintained that the blood was that of a rodent and not that of a ghost.
Hmm.
In the 1930s,
Okay, I don't
Okay,
know
so
what's
these
going on.
first two were like really weird. Like you have the reckless bicycle accident where the dude like hits a kid, injures him, doesn't kill him. Okay, nothing spectacular about that. And then
Mm.
Twain shoots something in the corner, messing with a piece of wood or something. Arguably, both of these men are probably they were just drunk, right? Like that. That sounds like the
It
probable
sounds
explanation.
possible.
I don't know. All right.
It is a little fucking weird though. Yeah, CC, he just says ghosts don't bleed. That's why we're reviewing this, CC.
Yeah, that would not make much sense. I mean, maybe like plasm or something. Like you'd have some kind of like I don't know what would come out of a ghost, but it definitely wouldn't be like human blood, right? I don't know. If
No,
anything,
he sure fucking wouldn't. They were stoned out of their mind.
I mean, remember you could get like opium and cocaine through the dime. What do you call
Yeah,
it? The Sears catalog or whatever, like back then, right? So
that would make a lot of sense. It's a lot of things.
a mother and daughter claimed to have encountered the author, sitting near a window where he stated, quote,
My name is Clemens, and I has a problem here I gotta settle.
he would allegedly disappear moments later.
Hmm.
So while we've heard a lot of Mark Twain stuff, I don't think anybody's ever claimed that he has sat in a chair and spoken to them
And said his name.
and said his name.
Wow. That's crazy.
That is crazy.
Wow.
As the demand for housing grew in New York City, many brownstones were converted to multifamily apartments. 14 West 10th Street was no exception and was transformed from a single family home into 10 apartments in 1937. According to the New York Post, actress Jane Bryant Bartell and her husband moved into the top floor apartment, the former servants' quarters, and almost immediately began feeling a presence she described as a, quote, monstrous moving shadow. She documented her struggle with the paranormal in her book, Spindrift, Spray from a Psychic Sea, which she completed in 1974. Making this street even more macabre, Bartell also experienced hauntings in 16 West 10th Street, where she lived in the 1950s before moving into Mark Twain's house. Whether these paranormal visions were left over from 16 West 10th Street or her visions in the next door house were reverberations from 14 West 10th Street is forever left unknown. Criminal, all right, I'm gonna make a little statement.
Okay.
Sometimes we have parts in the show where people might not.
So I think it's interesting before he proceeds on here that at this point in history, like the famous dude that lived in the house was Mark Twain. So they had the dude who owned it before, right? There were like one or two previous owners. Then you have Mark
Yeah.
Twain, and then the guy afterwards says, "Oh, Mark Twain spoke to me." I was like, okay. And then there's another person who's like, "Oh yeah, I live in Mark Twain's house." Like, well, he wasn't the original owner. He didn't build it. Like, so
Right.
now they're just like referencing it to this famous contemporary author or whatever, right? Like,
It is kind of
yeah.
a little weird that. So he did mention that Mark Twain is in a lot of his episodes, that he's all over the place. So how the fuck can he be in one spot and then be in another fucking spot? What the fuck? That's a little weird. I
Well, I
thought.
mean, ultimately Twain wrote a lot, but he was an author of fiction, right? So you got to think about it that way.
Well,
Like, you're talking about like paper letters. Like he could say he's in one place and be in another, and just be fucking lying. Like people, they didn't know. They didn't have GPS tracking or anything like that.
true.
Like I don't know.
I don't know. It sounds like to me that he somehow managed to clone his spirit self and go into different fucking areas and just stay there. I don't know.
Or
That's what it
yeah,
sounds
maybe
like.
that.
Not be comfortable with listening to things, especially involving children.
Mm.
This is going to be one of those times.
Ugh. Okay.
This one's pretty bad.
Man.
It's pretty bad. I wasn't expecting this when I read this either, and I'm surprised I'd never heard of this. You'll see.
All right. Let's get through it.
Criminal defense attorney Joel Steinberg, 46 years old, lived in the Greenwich Village, New York City apartment with his common-law wife, his partner of over a decade, Hedda Nussbaum, who was 45 years old. Hedda Nussbaum was a children's book editor at one time, but left her career behind because of what was happening behind closed doors. The building that they lived in, 14 West 10th Street, was the same building that Mark Twain had once lived in. They had allegedly adopted two children, a 6-year-old girl named Lisa and a 16-month-old boy named Mitchell. This highly educated, seemingly upper-class couple with the adorable children was hiding a nightmarish secret that the world would soon find out about.
Mm.
On November 2nd, 1987, Miss Nussbaum called 911 and reported that her daughter Lisa had choked on her food and vomited. She also told the 911 dispatcher that Lisa had been falling a lot lately on her roller skates. The falling down story was told because at the time, Lisa had several bruises all over her body.
Mm-hmm.
When first responders got to the apartment, Lisa was unconscious. The police found 16-month-old Mitchell, who was chained to his crib and laying in urine and feces, but otherwise unharmed.
Mm.
The apartment was disgusting and dirty. The family was living in squalor. There was $25,000 in cash found in the apartment, along with a lot of cocaine and other drugs. There were also bloodstains found all throughout the apartment, and the kitchen sink was somehow ripped off the wall.
Jesus.
Nussbaum showed signs that she had also been beaten. Joel Steinberg and Hedda Nussbaum were both arrested on charges of child abuse on November 2nd, and Lisa died in the hospital on November 4th. While Hedda started out as a co-defendant, it was later decided that the years of abuse that she suffered made her incompetent to help when Lisa was being abused. She became a witness, and her version of what happened to Lisa is devastating and sickening. According to Nussbaum, on November 1st, Joel was going out for dinner and partying with friends, and Lisa wanted to go with him. He didn't want to bring her with him, and he ended up hitting her in the head with a rubber-headed hammer. Nussbaum said that Lisa was already unconscious when Steinberg left the apartment, but instead of calling 911 then, she sat in the filthy apartment for several hours with baby Mitchell and Lisa, who was fatally injured and dying. She claimed that she was waiting for Steinberg to come home because she believed that he would be able to wake Lisa up. When he finally got home, the couple still did not call 911. Instead, they decided to freebase cocaine so that they could, quote, relate better.
Oh my God.
And on November 2nd, Nussbaum would finally call 911 with the choking and falling down story.
Mm.
Lisa was only 6 years old. Her teachers would later say that she came to school with bruises and missing chunks of her hair. When asked about it, Lisa would say her little brother Mitchell had hit her. Through all of the abuse, Lisa was a smart, friendly, very beautiful little girl. None of the teachers ever filed a report about Lisa being abused, even though they believed that she was. Nussbaum was sent to a psychiatric hospital, and Steinberg was charged with second-degree murder and first-degree manslaughter. It became known that during the course of their relationship, Nussbaum had suffered years of abuse. 9 broken ribs, her jaw had been broken, and her nose had been broken.
Mm.
In exchange for her testimony against Steinberg, Nussbaum would not be prosecuted at all for Lisa's death. Whether you're a resident one day at 14 West 10th Street or even someone who plans on visiting the city of New York, it might just be scary knowing that this place is home to a claimed 22 spirits. Even if you are passing through the home, you never know what or who you may encounter while you're in and around the area. While there
Well,
is a good chance
there. You just said it claimed 22 spirits. I think he only mentioned. I thought. How many people did he say died there? Because I don't think we went through
Um,
22 people.
yeah, that's where my fucking head went, because I was like, back the fuck up. Like, he mentions the 2 kids, Stein and I
But only
think the
the one
mother.
kid died. Only the
Oh,
one
yeah.
kid died, and then he claimed that Twain died there, which I'm not. I don't. I think that was the claim there. I'm like, whoa, like we're skipping. I'm like, maybe 3.
Yeah, I don't know where the fucking 22 came from. Like,
Yeah. Okay.
fuck. It's a little interesting. I mean, I am kind of actually lost for words of like, I've heard a lot of different stories of people doing whatever to others, but like, well, we did fucking listen to one on the way home and finished it. That one sure hell takes the cake, but what the fuck is wrong with people? Like, Jesus Christ.
The other thing, I mean, like he said that what the house has been up for like over 200 years or something, right? So actually, even in that
Yeah,
span of time, having 22 people die there isn't like that extraordinary. I don't
yeah.
think like 200
It's,
years. Yeah,
I don't know. Honestly, it was a weird thing for him to say 22 because I'm like thinking we like where the fuck did he get 22 from?
yeah, I did not hear 22. I don't know. Well, obviously, there's more to come, but
I don't know.
that people are still living there. Don't be shocked if they happen to have a story or two of some small paranormal activity that may have happened. The question for you is, if the opportunity were to arise, would you live in a place known as the House of Death?
Probably not.
It's such a sad story. I saw the picture of the little girl. She's so cute. And what she endured there is horrible.
Absolutely
It
tragic.
is terrible. And I wish I would have remembered this. I wrote this 2 weeks ago. I think he's out.
Oh,
I think he is. I know she is, and I believe possibly living in the area. I can't remember. But like, I don't know. I find it very disturbing, honestly, the whole thing.
absolutely.
It's just horrible. It is just horrible. So
And I do want to say, and it was the late 80s, and
It doesn't matter.
no, listen, like we always say different times and stuff. You know what I mean? But I mean, it was the late 80s. It doesn't feel like it was all that long ago. Although,
It wasn't. Come on now, you're gonna make me feel old.
oh, I feel old.
But you're a young, spry woman.
Oh, okay. I was like a year old, so not really, but okay. The teachers see something, say something, you know, and they could have possibly been able to prevent that. So if anybody out there ever has a family member or a friend or anyone you know, and you see those signs
Say something.
of bruises, changes in personality, isolation, all those things, say something.
I mean, this all could have been prevented if somebody would have reported the girlfriend being beaten.
Yeah, absolutely.
But you know, I
Awful.
remember living through the 80s because I'm old, and I remember the attitude of the 80s, and it was like, mind your business. You know, like everybody minded their business back in the day.
Yeah,
You know, to a you know, to
a fault.
the extreme
Yeah.
of it, you know, like, oh, little Timmy looks like he's getting beat pretty bad at home. Mind your business. You know,
Yeah.
and that was the attitude of the time.
Yeah. And I get that. It's not now. So see something.
Well,
say
there
something.
was such a fine line back then too, because like people beat their kids back then. You know, like
Oh, yeah.
I remember seeing my friends getting whooped out in their front yard like they were grown men. So
Did you?
no,
No.
nope. I got some spankings though. I did for running my mouth.
I got like one spanking in my
Oh
life.
no, I probably got a few hundred, but I mean, a lot of the times I probably deserved some of them.
I
but
just couldn't imagine.
it was a different time. It was.
I get that, but
I remember neighbors being able to spank you, like,
oh yeah, for
or
sure.
going and getting paddled at the school. It was a different time. You know?
But like even now, like with people we know.
Taking an interesting turn, huh?
That honestly, I was not expecting that. I'm like, huh? No wonder why. Yeah, I mean, honestly, back in the day was different. Like my mother told me recently that they would legitimately make them just be outside, and they would lock the doors, and they would only let you in only if you needed to go use the bathroom. That was about it. Like they didn't care what the fuck you were doing. They just put you outside and lock the fucking doors. Like bye. So, not really too surprised about that. But that took a very interesting turn. Was not expecting that whatsoever. It's like, oh, thanks for telling your weird life story there, Uncle. But I mean, honestly, that is a little funny when he just kept saying something about like now he feels old. Well, I don't know what to tell you. Like we all do that to ourselves at some point. So
Or said it was a different time. You could say on that one, which is like that's pretty much the big. Anytime you like throw back to anything, like they're like, oh yeah, well back when there was slavery, it was a different time. Back when there was all this stuff, there was a different time.
what the
What was
fuck?
that?
Some fucking dumbass trying to race up the street out with I don't know what vehicle.
Oh my!
Yeah,
Sounded like it
happens
was in the room with you. Some kind of apparition.
Nope.
Yeah, no, like they could throw back to anything like that. They'll be like, "Oh yeah, segregation. It was a different time, like whatever." Like, so yeah, it's like it's like okay, so beating your kids and locking them outside. It was a different time, Okay,
Yeah.
I mean,
I
but
mean, some parents now still kind of do that, so it's not like I don't know. They get it passed down to them, so they do to their kids, no matter what year it is.
Yeah.
So,
Yep. They
yeah.
still think it's their right.
Yeah.
Freaking weirdos.
I cannot agree more.
When we're close with, like, if our kids are around you and you see them doing something, like, I'm not saying like spank my kid or anything, but
No, but say
you can
something.
punish them
Yeah.
for sure.
For sure. But that's the story of the House of Death. Now, I'm going to be honest with you. I really thought that there would be 22 spirits worth of stories,
Right.
but maybe there are a few more. And I'm going to
Oh.
tell you all about these stories.
You?
Well, yeah, well, because we're doing things a little different this week.
I know. I'm just kidding.
You can come back on the next one. You know
I'm
what
here for
saying?
story time.
So, but before we do that, we do have to take an ad break. So we'll be back after these ads. Though they left after only now in the early days of the house, everything the bustling and picturesque neighborhood of Greenwich Village,
I
the
don't
many
think they have
streets were
the
lined
ads
with
on the YouTube
100-year-old plus brownstones that give that classic New York City vibe.
Yeah,
A lot
I
of
kinda
the old
noticed
world
that.
Manhattan charm still exists on these city blocks and homes. But for one totally unassuming building on West 10th Street, it is locally known as the House of Death, and it has quite an active paranormal presence.
Bring it.
Now, in the early days of the house, everything seemed normal for families that lived there. Several founding members of New York City's Underground Railroad were among the first residents. These residents were James Borman Johnson and his wife. Though they left after only a few years, they had nothing but good things to say about the home, commenting on how modern it was and how nice it was to be near the park. They reported no supernatural instances. Slowly, reports of ghosts started to pop up as residents kept coming and going from the home. There was even a rumor that a demon dwelled inside the home.
Mm.
Now, this kept many people from even entertaining the idea of living there until 1900. So this was in 1900.
Yeah.
People
That's
thought a demon lived there.
long time
It's crazy.
to be dubbed a haunted place.
Very long. Now, just weeks after Jane Bryant Bartell moved to the huge
Wasn't
old
it old
mansion
enough?
at 14 West 10th Street off of Fifth Avenue.
What was that?
I don't. I thought he said it was older, but he's saying 1900. So that's not quite as old as I had thought it was.
Yeah, I don't know. That going from talking about the House of Death to back in the day and then going straight to a demon, that's okay.
Well, these are supposed to be, I guess, other reports from the house, which is what I thought he was doing. He skipped over a bunch of time there. He went from 1900 to 1980, and now we're going back in time again. So he kind of did it that way.
It's a little weird.
But I'm gonna research
In
the house.
1957.
Huh?
Sorry, I'm gonna research the house after we do this. I'm gonna go look it up. So.
Okay. Sounds good.
She felt, quote, a monstrous moving shadow that loomed up behind her. She turned and saw nothing there, but she couldn't shake the feeling that she was not alone, and maybe never would be, in the already aging house with fretted balustrades and Civil War era glass in the windows. It had a feeling all its own. The incident took several minutes and several cigarettes, cups of tea, and nips of brandy to shake it off. But it wouldn't be the last in the 7-year stretch of psychological and sometimes physical torment Bartell suffered from what she claimed were the icy hands of the house's former inhabitants, reaching out from the afterlife to grab her.
Oh, God.
Bartell's story of torment is just one of the documented legends swirling around neighboring numbers 16 and 14 on 10th Street in Greenwich Village. The block and otherwise picturesque New York byway that's home to writers and actors is dripping with tales of death and hauntings. Number 14 has earned the nickname the House of Death.
Hmm.
Residents have reported seeing the ghost of Mark Twain walking about in white suit and hair, along with a spectral cat waving its tail and a woman in a long flowing gown passing through doorways. But some say there's a curse that touches people who live there. Bartell died under mysterious circumstances just a few weeks after finishing her manuscript about her experiences in the house. Most notoriously, number 14 was the site of a grisly murder in 1987 when former criminal defense attorney Joel Steinberg beat a 6-year-old girl to death.
Ugh.
Number 14, considered the classic brownstone, was built sometime in the 1850s, right before the Civil War, when the area around Washington Square was booming. It was originally one house, but it's now split into 10 different apartments, at least 9 of which had names on the buzzers and mailboxes. Legend has it, the house witnessed 22 deaths. Not terribly unusual for a century-and-a-half old home, except some of those spirits have never left. The most famous was Twain, who lived there for a year. A plaque outside the door brags of his tenure there. Though he died in Connecticut, one resident reported seeing a specter resembling the author saying, "My name is Clemens, and I has a problem I gotta settle," before disappearing. Not all ghosts have been like kindly old Sam Clemens. Residents have reported seeing sightings as recently as a few years ago, and some of them have been chilling enough to scare people away from the building forever. Dennis, a musician and photo buff, has lived on the 3rd floor in number 16 for more than 20 years. He says he has seen, quote, little clips and visions of a woman in a long gown going from one room to another, as well as experiencing seemingly random flickering of lights. Is it possible that he could be seeing the same ghost from next door, the House of Death? And walls don't stop them from doing anything, he says. He recalled one night many years ago when he was photographing a dancer in his living room. He left her alone in the room for just a minute, or so he thought. His guest was startled to see a lady in a long flowing gown, followed by a cat, walking into the room. The dancer picked up her stuff and she ran out.
Hmm.
She wasn't the first female visitor who fled his apartment after being spooked. Quote, I have girls that would never come back, Dennis says. The most detailed account of life in the possessed buildings comes from Bartell's memoir, Spindrift, Spray from a Psychic Sea, written in 1974, just before she died. From the first day, Bartell and her husband, Fred, moved into the top floor that was once the servants' quarters. She felt the strange chill of the house closing in around her, but due to a housing shortage at the time, she had little choice but then to stick it out. The strange occurrences started out small. A sound of footsteps following her up the stairs, a brush against the back of her neck, even when her hair was tied up, a strange rotting smell that would seemingly come and go like wispy smoke. Things got darker, shadows that no light would touch, a mysterious chair their dog would snarl and growl at, as if it contained some invisible enemy. Then a phantom, shriveled grape that appeared in the dead center of a clean dinner plate, even though the couple hadn't bought grapes in months. She found furniture inexplicably moved from its usual place. The sound of crashing glass chased her around the building. Most unsettling was the odors that appeared out of nowhere. One fragrant like ancient perfume, the other a rotting miasma that was offensive.
Hmm.
Then one day, a vision of a man appeared. It was so realistic, yet she knew it was not. Bartell reached out to touch it. Quote, what was it that I touched? A substance without substance. Chilly, damp, diaphanous as marsh mist or a cloud of ether. I could feel my fingers freeze at the tips. They were numb, and yet they tingled. In the split second between contact and recoil, the scent came, fragile and languorous, and sweet, unbearably, cloyingly sweet. she said. Finally, Bartell and her husband decided to fight back. They called in a paranormal expert and a medium to see if they could help. Immediately, the medium felt a presence. There was something dead under the floorboards. 3 things, maybe. A young girl with curly hair, blue eyes, and a tiny nose, and an aborted child, and of course, a small gray cat. Suddenly, the medium snapped into a trance and was possessed with the spirit of Renee Mallison, a 19-year-old who said she was born in 1848. She blamed President Lincoln for killing her husband, Henry McDermott, by making him fight in the Civil War. She wailed over her aborted child. The paranormal expert had heard enough. He told the spirits to vacate the premises immediately because the Bartells were the rightful occupants. Quote, "Go and leave these people in peace," he said. The medium's voice shot back like an explosion. "Never! I will never leave here," Bartell recalled her saying.
Wow.
Quote, "They will have to go. This is my home. I will never leave." And after that, the Bartells didn't feel safe. They moved away shortly after, though Bartell herself could never shake the feeling that the house had poisoned her.
Wow.
Now, by far, the most reported phenomena in the so-called House of Death is a woman in white. The spirit's description varies slightly between accounts. Some people say she wears a nightgown, and some say it's an actual dress. Bartell's visiting medium even mentioned sensing a woman in white. The spirit wanders through walls and walking through doors. Lights often flicker with no concrete source of the disturbance, which some attribute to the woman in white. There are seemingly no specific identities tied to the woman in white, though this is not surprising to anyone, as many of the alleged spirits are still unidentified. According to most paranormal experts, shadow people and the smell of rotting flesh can indicate a demonic presence. This presence could be the reason many of the spirits have stuck around. And sadly, it could also encourage the unfortunate tragedies to occur at the home. Since the Bartells moved out, there have been several horrific incidents inside the building, including a murder-suicide, as well as the abuse and eventual murder of a child in 1987. The murder of Lisa Steinberg was the reason the building became known as the House of Death. The spirits that dwell in these walls have witnessed all these events occur, and some may have even fed off of them. People walking by this seemingly classic brownstone built in the 1850s, not knowing that it is allegedly haunted by the existence of 22 ghosts. Those brave enough to reside in the home have reported seeing everything from the ghost of Mark Twain walking around in a white suit, a woman in a long flowing gown passing through doors, and even a spooky little cat waving its tail. Meow.
Meow.
Well, who knows? They may have gotten the House of Death for a bargain. But surely many regret their decision to live there due to the curse that touches all of its inhabitants. Most people living in New York City are unaware of the history behind the house. A short YouTube video interviews passers-by who are mostly unaware of what happened inside of its walls. Much like Raynham Hall, this is currently a residence. There are no YouTube investigations or television shows, EVPs, or really anything to go by. We do have an account from the 1950s. And while some of the evidence may be a bit unbelievable, you have to ask yourself, what do you think? Is Mark Twain still living in the house that he once loved? Who is the woman in white, and why is she still there? Is the spirit of poor little Lisa Steinberg trapped in the house where she was tragically beaten to death? And finally, would you be willing to live in the infamous House of Death?
No. No, I would not.
That was quick.
I would not want to live there. You always hear about like the woman in white, and
It's a very common thing.
it is a very, very common thing that we find in a lot of different places too. Like we've heard about it in prisons where women you generally haven't been.
Hey, women in white should not be in prison. They're a bad place for you guys.
But I don't know. Those are some really good accounts. I feel like the lady who wrote the book may have been a bit of a psychic herself, or at least like a sensitive or something.
Possibly that's what it was alluding to.
Yeah, which is why she kind of felt the things that she felt so strongly.
But the curse of the house is that she died. And she died. Like she had been moved out for years
And then wrote the book
and then died
and
right
then died.
after.
Yeah,
But
that's crazy.
by my count, we only talked about like 5 spirits.
Yeah.
So what are the other ones?
Where are the other 20?
Well,
No, not 20, because there's only 22. I
that's
can't do math.
But see, that's why I read the whole thing about the Potter's Field and the
Yeah.
war going on at the
Yeah.
time and the slaves and everything else, because we've talked about it before. Like these lands where people are having paranormal experiences were other people's lands long before that.
Yes.
So while sure, maybe there is the body of a woman, a baby, and a cat under there, I'm sure below that there are many, many more bodies.
Yes, very much so.
And it's a place that like you could go rent right now. Well, as long as nobody's living there. But it's people live there,
It
like
al-
a regular apartment.
It always amazes me. Like, I'm from Florida, right? And I went with you to your hometown
So
in Massachusetts.
I just looked it up, and so there are a lot of articles on this place, and they have it marked as a historical landmark on Google, and it looks like people tore it, and there's like a statue to Mark Twain or memorial to Mark Twain there. So I don't know if it's occupied or not, but it's listed as a historical landmark on Google. So
Yeah, that's when they said that they found them under the floorboards. Why? What? I don't know what made them think of. Hey, I know we just found these dead bodies under the floorboards, but let's just try and get them out, like, or get their spirit out. And I'm like, can't really do that if the fucking dead body is still there. Like, that's
yeah, no, they would have, and you would think like if 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 any type of crime investigator's been in there, like they're gonna investigate all. If they're gonna pull that stuff up, like they're not just gonna leave it there. Like no,
yeah,
they're
like
pulling up the floorboards. They're taking the bodies. It's like no.
like I don't know what made them think. Oh, we're just gonna leave them there for someone else to fucking, find and do whatever.
No, when you find like multiple murders have occurred in a house, but you do like a pretty thorough search of every, like they found like bodies encased in concrete, and so well that's more modern. But like
Yeah.
even in the 70s, the 80s, like you'd have pretty thorough investigations going on. You already had, yeah. So I don't know.
Yeah, it's just weird to me. Also, hi, Dragon. By the way.
And we're driving around, and there's all these like 2 and 3 story houses everywhere. And I'm like, wow, these houses are amazing. And you're like, yeah, they're apartments. I'm like, what?
Yeah.
Like, that's not a thing down here.
No.
So it just amazed me how you'd like chop up a house like that too.
Well, and you got to go in some of them, so
Yeah, and it was, I don't know, it's very interesting.
it is, and they were all once houses.
Yeah.
And then they turn them into multifamily homes, so they could rent them out, and a lot of them don't get a lot of attention, unfortunately, and are falling apart.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's just something they do, and up north in city areas where there's a bigger population, and it's how you
so
fit everybody
crazy to
in.
me. It's so crazy.
And honestly, it sucks living in them. I'm not gonna lie. I've lived in many multifamily apartments, and somebody's always complaining about the neighbors. So
Yeah, I bet there
It
isn't
is.
the thickest walls in there.
no, well, I mean, you're essentially living in a house together with a bunch of people.
Yeah.
So I did say that I was going to play something, and what I'm going to play is actually the YouTube video of the interviewer that was actually
Ooh.
talking to people on the street. It's not very long. I think it might be a minute and a half, 2 minutes long.
Okay.
But I found it very interesting because for a place called the House of Death, you would really expect a lot of people to really
Know more about it.
know a lot about it.
Yeah.
This is by the YouTube channel called Curbed, and this came out in 2013. So this is well after the death of the little girl and stuff.
Yeah.
But it's just going to show you that it's just kind of weird that nobody knows about this place. So let me cue this thing up. And there's actually another video too. Maybe we'll play both of them and see what they have to say. I would love to come across somebody who actually knows something about it. I think that would be kind of cool.
Yeah, more from like maybe not somebody who specifically lived in the place, but somebody who's done the research and maybe like been in there and I don't know, maybe not spent like living amounts of time in there to see if like they would experience something.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It'd be cool to open this up to paranormal investigators one day, but we'll
Yes.
see what happens. But here we go. This is Curbed, and it's just interview of people on the street. So here we go.
I think it's attractive, but it's obviously in a state of disrepair.
It looks very beautiful. It is old, obviously. It's
super cute, and it says Mark Twain on it.
Well, obviously the shades are in disarray. These windows down here are completely blocked out.
Would you believe me if I told you that it was known to be haunted and actually referred to as the House of Death?
that seems a little alarming.
The home is believed to be haunted by 22 spirits, including Mark Twain, actually.
You're kidding.
House of Death.
Would you be interested in living there, knowing that it was...
I live at the other end of the street, and I'm kind of happy there.
I wouldn't be interested in living in a haunted building, but I wouldn't be afraid of living in a haunted building.
I would probably have one of my New Age guru mamas come in with the feng shui and the little sage, exactly, and the smudging of the corners of the rooms.
That makes it awesome. Me and Mark Twain's ghost can hang out. And,
I love Mark Twain, so I'd like to go in and have a chat. The real estate trumps the haunting.
I love that in New York.
Totally
this
agree
woman
with
that I
that
walk
guy.
past every day. I had no idea. That
The guy said, "I just hang out with Mark Twain's ghost. It would be great. Like, if the rent's better than here, whatever. Yeah, I'll move to House of Death. It'd be great." Sounds amazing.
With a lot of these people in that fucking video, I'm just like, what the fuck is happening? Like, one of them is just like, oh, I'm not really interested in blah blah blah, but I would like to live there. Like,
They're just
what?
stopping random people on the street, and they're like, "What do you think about that house over there?" Like, I don't know. And they're like, "What would you think if I called it House of Death?" And you're like, "Oh, well, I have to think about that."
Like, what the fuck? Okay. Fucking, I don't even know what the hell to say to that. But honestly, with that guy that just said fucking he wants to live there and everything because of Twain, I'm like, I'm fucking dead. I can't. That's fucking funny. Yeah, Dragon, you came in like at a very odd timing. Cause we already listened to of like the actual House of Death. We're just now listening to of like other stories or where the other numbers of what the fuck are you sending me there, dude?
Yeah, this is the video that he said he got the idea to do his video from. I think is what he said, or something like that, or like yeah.
Oh, yeah, he sent me an article in Discord of NYC ghosts, and one of them was the House of Death.
Yeah, I saw that in my searches too. I haven't read it all, but yeah. But yeah, there were several artists there, so.
Yeah, we've got about like 11 minutes and 10 seconds left from this, so it's not too bad.
The House of Death. Cool.
Houses don't scare me.
So that is the interview that they did.
Interesting.
And nobody seems to know about it,
Right.
which is so weird to me.
They're just like, oh yeah, it's a house that I walk by all the time,
Every day, they said.
or live down the street, or interesting.
Now we're gonna watch another clip from YouTube by a channel called The Curious World, and there's honestly there's a little bit of a description here. It just says, "Join me as I check out New York City's House of Death." So maybe we'll learn something on here that we didn't already know.
Okay.
So this one's a little longer, but it's only about 3.5 minutes. But let's give it a gander.
The first time I ever walked past this place was around 2 in the morning. My friend and I had heard about this place and we thought, why not? So we came here after a night out and we just stood outside and looked. The street was eerily silent and there were some weird lights going on upstairs, probably just the television, but I felt fear. Welcome to New York City's House of Death. This is 14 West 10th Street. And currently this building is comprised of, I believe, 10 apartments. The building itself was built sometime before the Civil War in around the 1850s. Now, most of the information I have about this place comes from a New York Post article from 2012, so I will link that in the description below. This place is famous for its ghost activity, most notably that of a very famous writer. Mark Twain lived here from 1900 to 1901. Now, it seems very strange that Mark Twain would haunt a place that he only lived in for approximately 1 year, but he was once spotted sitting next to a window and he allegedly stated, "My name is Clemens, and I have a problem here I gotta settle." Now, according to the New York Post article, this house has allegedly seen 22 deaths, so there are supposed 22 ghosts residing within. However, I can only find mention of a few specific ones, like a woman in a long flowing gown and a ghost cat. And actually, the legends even extend over to building number 16, where one resident reported many experiences of ghostly women in flowing gowns. Some say there's a curse. One resident died under mysterious circumstances after she finished writing a book on her experiences living in this house. Jan Bryant Bartell was an off-Broadway actress who reported things like a monstrous moving shadow, the sound of footsteps, awful smells like a rotting miasma, moved furniture, and loud unexplained sounds. When a medium was finally called in to investigate, he reportedly felt the presence of a young woman with curly hair, an aborted child, and the ghost of a gray cat. The medium also became possessed by the spirit of a young woman who was wailing over her aborted child. She was supposedly 19 years old, and she had been born in 1848. Now, while these are all unconfirmed reports, there is one very real tale of horror that happened here. In 1987, a lawyer named Joel B. Steinberg beat his illegally adopted daughter into a coma. The 6-year-old Lisa Steinberg was later declared brain dead, and she was removed from life support. Steinberg was put away for 17 years. Now, while in broad daylight, in the hustle and bustle of Manhattan, helicopters overhead, taxis rolling by, construction's happening over there, it feels a little bit silly to believe in ghost stories. However, that doesn't detract from the fact that this building definitely has a storied past. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to hit subscribe, and see you next time.
Don't forget to hit
Well,
subscribe.
that was definitely like the
I feel very.
Like
I'm sorry,
factually
what?
based. That was like definitely the most factually based one we've heard yet. So she was like, "All right, yeah." So allegedly 22 people have died there, but these aren't accounted for. Like half of them are like from the medium, right? Like they had like psychics say, "Oh, well, yeah, supposedly somebody had an abortion here, but nobody really knows about that." Right? There's bodies under the floorboards or something like. I think.
Yeah, and the other thing is didn't they mention that there was a fucking demon in that house too? Where the
Yeah.
hell is the demon?
Wait, there was a demon? And problem is half of it because we jumped back in.
I don't know. They mentioned earlier something about a demon in the house, and I'm like, okay. So are we gonna know about the demon? Clearly fucking not. Like,
It's kind of like a rent deal, and like, hey, buy this house. Like, okay, where's the flaw? Like, oh, no, man, there's ghosts in there. Like, okay, do you know what ghosts we have in there? Like, no. Like, but we do have a small little problem of a demon. Like, you should tell
Well,
me
they
this
know for
before.
sure that the ghost of Mark Twain is in there because there's a statue outside that says so.
yeah.
Yeah, but where's the demon come into play?
I don't fucking know. That's why I'm so confused. Because I'm like, I'm pretty sure they said something about a fucking demon, and we didn't hear anything about the fucking demon. So, plus, there allegedly there's 22 spirits in there, and we've only heard like what 5. So, okay, are we supposed to believe you?
I have no clue.
It
Like,
is. It is
and also,
weird.
I want to say the other way the conversation. Did they
Mm.
say the other like so said they find a corpse and they never tell no one?
I don't know about the not telling one, but yes, there was corpse under the floorboards of 3 different um people, 2 different people, and then the fucking cat. I love how he says right after he said the whole cat thing, he just starts acting like a cat. I'm like, what the fuck? That's a little weird, but alright. It's a weird turn.
I do not want to know. And there's a cat, and the dude say meow. Like, what?
Yeah, no, my uncle did say meow like a fucking weirdo. We
Yo,
have
so there's a problem. Your uncle is a weird. Oh,
motherfucker! I knew it. I fucking knew it.
did
I
it
knew I
fall
felt
or
weird.
someone pull it down?
Yeah, no, it fell. I have a fucking fight with this damn thing. I even said it the beginning of this stream too. Well, I think it was before I went live, actually.
I was
Before
not
the
there
stream
because
went
I
live.
was playing Dog Soul and take
Oh,
the dog out, and I had to make myself a second burger and make a double stack on our new grill. So
Interesting. Yeah,
what?
I knew I felt something, and I'm like, what the fuck am I feeling? And I fucking turn. I'm like, of
God
course.
damn it!
Not surprised. I'm surprised. Well, actually, it's this side that I think it's duct taped more better than the side, so I'm not too surprised with that. Of course. Well, let's just finish this video up and see what happens after.
Accomplish. I mean, I probably could have just played that, and that could have been the episode.
Yeah, right. I mean, you touched on everything that she
Yeah.
did, and it sounds like the same article was.
Well, I mean, I took from more than just one article. I had to go through a few, but
like Wikipedia.
Yeah, there was a lot of articles I went through, especially to find about the resident dentist that lived there,
Yeah.
and the whole story of the possession, and just
But
all
it's
the
a
stuff. I had to
possession?
read a lot of stuff for this one, a lot of repetitive stuff.
Yeah, I'm sure.
So that's the House of Death, and really the only one that we know for a fact really did happen was Lisa.
Right.
And and that is very tragic.
Super, super sad.
So now that we've listened to them all, we do have to get to an important part of the show. And it goes, Bricky, Bricky.
Is it real?
Me asking you, Mama Megan, do you think that the House of Death is haunted?
I could definitely see this place being haunted. I think it's one of those not super well known things, but like only the people who live there and spend time there have experiences. And I don't know. I'm not going to say that all stories that have been reported on and, all the sightings are exactly true, but I see the potential for this place to be haunted, especially it's before now history, like how many bodies buried.
Two human bodies and a cat.
Yeah. And like even before that in the war and like we say this all the time, like the the past and the people who lived in the past and died on the property, whether the house was there or not, like that stuff lingers.
Yeah.
And I could definitely see this place having some haunted potential.
Nice.
What about you?
I'm actually going to say no.
Okay.
I'm not saying no because I don't believe it could be haunted. I'm just saying no, there's just not enough evidence for me.
Yeah.
And people live there now, and if it was so haunted and so scary, then why isn't it more well known?
Right.
Not saying that like every haunted place has to be like overly documented, but there's not really much of anything to go off of. And I refuse to believe that the spirit of Mark Twain is haunting a place that he barely lived in for a
Maybe
year.
like hung out at for a year.
Yeah, I don't know. It just it seems very made up. Like some of that stuff. Some of the other stuff seems more legit, but I don't know about the whole, possession thing. I just don't know. So I can't say yes for this one until somebody lets people in there, and I just don't know. And I feel so torn because with a place called the House of Death, man, I wanted it to be like super rad
Like
and dark.
gruesome and
But it is very dark, but
it is.
But for a real reason.
Right.
As opposed to, something a little more spooky. It was more violent and horrible. So, we're just not going to be able to give it the seal of approval this week. Your yes wasn't all in, and
It
I'm
wasn't.
saying no. So
like I said, I could see the potential.
it has potential.
However,
but until somebody digs up the floorboard and finds a woman and aborted
Right.
baby and a cat,
yeah.
I'm not in on that one because
like
I could go there and say Ronald McDonald's dead under the floorboards. Doesn't mean he is.
And I would like to see paranormal groups be able to go in here and do investigations and things like that and just kind of poke around,
All right. That would have been a good one back in the day for like ghost hunters because they used to do the house visits,
Yeah.
That was kind of
Oh,
their thing. But yeah, I can't. So
Well, that was a mighty good episode you put together there, babe.
Well, thanks. I tried.
Yeah.
And I'm sorry, everybody. I know, and hey, if you guys actually like the style of podcasting, let us know. We're probably still going to go back to the way we do it.
Yeah, we enjoy that a
Yeah,
lot.
it's a lot of fun and it's fun to listen to, but it's fun to do something like this every once in a while too,
It is.
So,
And for a good reason, because we got stopped a few times by our little kiddo coming in here.
getting sick.
Getting sick in
It
his little
was
bucket.
fun and smelled wonderful.
Oh, stop.
So, I guess this is where we're going to end this one. Where can they find us?
They can find us on Instagram at forthebooze_podcast and on Facebook at forthebooze.
First of all, I don't even know what the fuck to say about why the fuck did he have to tell his child?
Why? Why?
No
I
one
want-
needs to know that he was throwing up. Fucking come on, man.
And I want to say, how dare he think the whole thing is fake? Well, no events it is. I should not say fake. But you cannot look up the internet about the House of Death videos. You don't know that.
I'm sorry, but I was trying not to laugh at this. Will Betsy the cow haunt?
That's one.
I don't know, Tobin. I don't know. Yeah, that tells you what my fucking uncle is. He's a weird one. I don't know what the hell that was with the weak
we
blue
agreed
thing.
on the points at the end. Like, I wasn't expecting him to come around like that. Be like, nope, I don't buy it. That was cool.
I wasn't
in the
expecting
history
that
books.
either.
Is in the history books, people. The whole, like, you cannot say, oh, I don't believe it. I don't believe it's haunted. Like, what? It's in the history books. The Bloody Mary is haunted because many people say it's haunted. And we have videos that plays is haunted.
So that's why he said he didn't buy this one because there's not enough evidence for it. there's like a few claims and then like some hyped up stories, but it's basically all around like that Mark Twain story. So
Yeah,
and you
but we
find out
don't.
some other important people some other people actually died there, and it was like significant, but and then like you just had some random psychic medium claiming that people died there, but they have no evidence that people actually died there. So
Right.
like,
Yeah.
I
That's
think there's probably house rules of. I'm sorry, guys, you cannot record because of all this problem kind of stuff. Like there's some locations did say we all banned you guys record here, and
well.
I
Here's
think
another thing, right? Is that when they mentioned about the fucking dude living in the apartment with a dancer in
I
his
like this
apartment,
claim.
I don't know how to respond to that.
Nice
Haunted
one.
well,
areas are
he claimed that
more.
multiple women like ran out of his apartment or something like that, but you know who knows with that. That's a weird like
Yeah.
one-off story. Like nobody got hurt. Like there's no reason to think that you know it's just like it's just random.
That.
I
Yeah.
think the spirits are more angry when there's so many strange people keep leaving that household. Like they make that house for rent. You can live there, but probably many of them of like, what are you doing here? Get the hell out of here. We don't want you here. No,
Or maybe it's just a slum. Maybe it's a crappy apartment. People are like, I want to get out of here.
I want
Like fuck
to
this shit.
find
I'm
out
out.
how much for the apartment.
Yeah.
You really want to do that?
Yeah.
Weirdo. Yeah, honestly, that took a very interesting turn. Like I feel like that episode right there kind of went into a lot of different directions real quick. Fucking went from talking about the House of Death to back in the day, and then his childhood, and then to like
Yeah,
fucking
bit of a side
that. I'm
tangent
like,
there.
what
That
the
was
fuck?
Dude, you uncle, can I keep a story straight?
That, but he can't seem to shut the fuck up and get to the goddamn point either. He said he was gonna share those two fucking videos, and it took him fucking how long? Shit.
I don't know, like 3 hours in recording. He recorded this, did he?
He recorded it and then uploaded it. Yeah.
We're just recording and no editing, no edit, no anything else.
I think
Well, I
there's
think they
some
had to edit it
editing.
because yeah, because the kid ran into the room, so they had to edit
Yeah.
some of it.
No, because I have a friend, and you know her, Silver, because you watch my stream. She doesn't edit her videos. She doesn't edit her videos, and she got trouble because one of the games she played. Like, you should edit your videos. Like, make it so simple. Like, and so easy on you. I had to edit my videos. I don't like to, but I have to. Like, because it's kind
Yes.
of one of my job description of I have to edit my videos before I upload. Like, so you can find a good thumbnail, edit that photo, and make it into a thumbnail.
I like Tobin's last comment.
I was
That
honest
he would
with
say.
expected people run from the apartment.
Yeah. There was hearsay that was exaggerated about the people running from the apartment. Especially when nobody fucking knew about it either. That's the thing. You just
I
had
want to
some
see the people.
random weirdo just on the street asking a bunch of people, like, hey, do you know anything about that house over there? Fucking what?
And if someone asks me, hey, oh my god, I found the video.
Did you really?
Fuck yes, I found the fucking video. I found it. Should I say a screen?
If you want to. I mean, should we watch it? I mean, I don't know.
Give me
What's
the.
on the you gotta click on present and then click on whatever window that shares audio.
Hold on, let me find it first.
Yeah, I really do need to figure out something with this fucking backdrop, I swear. It's really annoying.
Okay, here we go. I don't know, you can't hear the audio on that.
Won't play. Yeah, we can't hear the video at
Okay.
all.
There's
You
a
should be
different.
able to see. So if you click present and you click on share screen, and it uses like the
Open
window
tabs.
part doesn't share the audio, but it's like other tabs will. If you
Okay.
do share entire screen, it would.
Okay.
Yeah, we still can't hear the video.
Okay, so I need to share tabs
Can
into
you?
it. Hold up. I need to drag and drop the tab in here. Don't look at my stuff. It's embarrassing.
Yeah, okay. It's not like you've had fucking 2-year-old Jess up here talking to fishies.
I'm sorry. Mama, hell, what?
Yeah. She was up here and she was playing Minecraft and doing whatever in Minecraft. I'm like, okay, I have no words. Oh, okay. So you got the stream up. I see. Would it be easier if you sent me the fucking link and I would share the damn thing?
Yeah.
It's probably better off.
Oh, no, wait. I
Even-
did the one thing. Oops. Hold on. Ow! My beautiful cheeks.
What the fuck?
Oh, shut up. Get the stream open.
What's next?
Okay, we can hear it now.
Taste.
Fuck you, Ed.
Born for
We
shaking
can hear it now. Yeah, just
the taste
let
of
the
a
ad
perfect
go.
match. Jack Daniels and Coca-Cola. Born for this.
I think it's attractive, but it's obviously in a state of disrepair.
It looks very beautiful. It is old, obviously. It's
Super cute, and it says Mark Twain on it.
Well, obviously the shades are in disarray. These windows down here are completely blocked out.
Would you believe me if I told you that it was known to be haunted and actually referred to as the House of Death?
that seems a little alarming.
The home is believed to be haunted by 22 spirits, including Mark Twain, actually.
You're kidding.
House of Death.
Would you be interested in living there, knowing that it was...
I live at the other end of the street and I'm kind of happy there.
I wouldn't be interested in living in a haunted building, but I wouldn't be afraid of living in a haunted building.
I would probably have one of my new age guru mamas come in with the feng shui and the little sage, exactly, and the smudging of the corners of the rooms.
That makes it awesome. Me and Mark Twain's ghost can hang out. And,
I love Mark Twain, so I'd like to go in and have a chat. The real estate trumps the haunting.
I love that in New York that this building that I walk past every day. I had no idea that it was the House of Death. Cool.
Houses don't scare me.
I like the video better. Yeah, that's great.
Yeah, right? Like, that gives it a little bit more of, like, what the fuck? Like, what's the look on these people's faces? Like, just hearing their voices doesn't seem reasonable.
I thought that was interesting. I just found it and thought of, like, excuse me? I found the video and, like, off the bat.
Some of their faces, I ain't gonna lie, looked like they wanted to, like, rethink that question. Like, do I really want to answer this? Like, I'm just looking at a house.
Yeah, like the
Oh, wait.
lady.
I think I found the video talking about. No, I take that back. No, never mind.
Yeah, that was very interesting. Couldn't I?
I thought it interesting. Like, I wonder, could I find that video? Because I'm kind of curious of what the real thing. Because in the recording, kind of sound like was short, but I found yeah, but I do not like people who come ask strange people. Like, hey, you want to live this house? Like, who are you and who the fuck are you?
I mean, like, honestly, I find it kind of funny, but at the same time, like, what? Why? Why do you need to? For the people who don't even fucking actually know about that place, why? Why? Why do you need to go bother and be like, "Hey, do you know this house?" And they say no. Just fucking keep walking.
Well,
Like,
it's obviously for YouTube clicks, you know. I mean,
well, true.
you gotta get somehow.
Fair enough.
It is kind of an interesting story they put together. So it's, you know, like there's so many articles about it. It's like, okay, so it's made, you know, some kind of like independent research like thing, but I think it's a false correlation between these like random events. Like I think it circles around the fact that it's an old building. Mark Twain happened to have lived there, and then some dude said he saw Mark Twain after that, like after he was dead or something, which he didn't even die there, right? So that's a false connection. It's like, why would his spirit just be hanging out in this building if he wasn't even there when he died? Doesn't
That's
really
what I
make
was
any
saying
sense, right?
earlier.
And then yeah, you have some actual deaths that occurred, like one with a child that was really horrific, right? And then you have like some instance of this woman who sounds like just lost her mind, who was an actress or something, and like I don't know if she called in the medium or when the medium was called in, but there's the psychic medium that supposedly comes into the place, and then uh, what says that
She's
there's bodies under
supposedly,
floorboards, but they never
yeah,
investigated. She just like makes this random claim, right? So
yeah.
yeah.
Hello.
Yeah, hello to order that beef voice.
Sorry.
He can scale his own beat. Like, yeah, like, oh, my phone.
Hey, shit happens, right? He was one of the witnesses that had to hear my fucking fire alarm go off twice.
Oh,
Okay?
Silver, that is so annoying. That is
Yeah.
unprofessional.
Tell that to the fucking dumbass who clearly can't seem to cook, and it was reason why the fire alarm went off twice was because of the grease that I guess was cooking on the stove or some
That's
shit.
called grease fire. Tell it you to the dumbass.
Yeah, I
And
think
used
you
to
know who
use
the
fire
dumbass too.
Again, Twan said.
Wait. Mark Twain had said, "Y'all may go to hell, but I'm going to Texas." So why Mark Twain? Exactly. I fucking love you for that. Like I said earlier, like it seemed as if he kind of like somehow clones himself to different places, but like if he didn't fucking actually live or well die there, then why was
Well,
he?
you know the one of the episode I cannot remember the location.
I can't with this comment. And Twain said that while being alive. Oh my god.
Wait, he actually say that?
I don't know, but that
Hold on, hold
wow.
on, hold on, hold on. Can you actually say, and like, if he actually say that, could you send that article with it? I want proof.
Yeah, that's right. I forgot. I got fucking.
I don't think he could post in links in the side chat without a wrench.
Yeah, I don't
Really?
think he can. Yeah, it only happens if
But in
you're
Discord.
a mod. I do have. Well, I'm not friends with him on Discord, but I just fucking realized he is in Ape's Discord. I just fucking realized that. I feel dumb.
Wait. Can you send that? I'll go through Ape Discord. Or can you give us a name?
Dude, I'm sending him a friend request on Discord right now. Calm your tits.
I want to
Jesus
know.
Christ.
I want to know the base that actually sent it. Yes, it's actually. There we go. We got proof. He said yes. Like yes.
Bruh. Breathe in and out. Calm the fuck down.
I have opened the
Jesus.
Plebs valve. My heartbeat like 400 miles per hour. How the
I
hell I gotta breathe that
know.
fast?
Breathe slowly, damn it. Fuck.
He's laughing count of breathing.
It is not verbatim, but close. I don't verbatim. Yeah, see, my brain just didn't go the right direction. on that
Brain
one.
is dead. There's her
Hey,
brains, people.
listen, Dragon. Fucking earlier, Jess said something. I was trying to say, did you or are you now using big girl words? But I ended up saying big boy words first.
Yeah, I saw the link you sent to me. I saw the image of
Okay.
you, Jess. Trust.
Mm.
Fuck. Nah, I saw like all like two of you, all three of you in that thumbnail. Oh look, Jess is in there. Like click.
Yeah, well, she fucking left a message saying, I'm gonna go for a sec to eat food. Bitch, it's been more than a second, for one. Two, she always fucking leaves right before, like, any other shit actually starts happening.
Okay.
And never fucking comes back. It's like, what?
You already know I was news this years. Be with her like doing shit of like get back here, we're gonna need to finish this part. I need to go to the bathroom. Like, hold on, I need to go to the bathroom. Like, damn it, woman. Like, you have the shortest bladder in the whole world. Like, before you do this, to go to the bathroom.
Well, I don't think it has to do with that. It's more of like her mom wants her to do things. But how long does it fucking take to eat food?
I
Like
don't
an
know.
hour? Fuck.
For me, I like, well, my old times, like, how I say it more clearly, unhinge my jaw and eat it like a Komodo dragon would.
Coming from you and you doing that, not really surprised.
But now, I found out it's not good for my whole body, so I started chewing my food. And
Mm.
body don't like it, but I don't care what my body don't like.
Poor Mr. Dwaggy.
Oh look, we have a second Jess in here, and she is an asshole in front of the whole world.
You know, I've been very salty before this stream towards Jess, so fuck off.
Hey, be salty towards whoever she wants. It's funny to my point of view because
I
in
know.
reality, she deserves it. She deserves to be roasted and
Most of
salted.
it. Yeah, she gets distracted very fucking easily. Way too easily. From my
Oh
point of
shit!
view.
Try to do most of the stuff with her. Like, oh wait, I forgot. I have this to do. Like,
You fucking do realize I've been in more VCs with her than I have been with you.
I know.
So,
But to us, we kind of, some reason, you and I, somewhere we be in VC, we will cuss each other out. We will make fun of each other. But mostly, we always agreed on something. Hey, look, that asshole is an asshole. Like, I agreed. That was Mark Twain.
it was not Mark Twain, it was someone else.
I'm disappointed in you. As a child, I will drop you down a 40 feet flight of stairs in a hotel building. I will see
Anyone
you
want to
walk.
know how short I am between this and this? This is how short I am.
Sir, we already know you're as short as hell because I'm
Fuck
taller than
off.
you. I'm taller than you.
Yeah, you're fucking what, 6 foot something?
Yeah, and with long arms and then long legs.
Which
Bitch,
is
I am
why I started calling you a fucking alien.
motherfucker. I'm gonna see you. And I try to find out. Brendan, like, oh shit, you're taller than me. I'm screwed. And like, huh.
I was
Like,
loud in my own ears. Fuck.
dumbass.
Shut up. This is why I need like 2 fucking people for this shit. This is stupid.
Oh, you'll be fine.
need
You're smart.
Huh?
Oh, you're
I said
fine. You're
you need
smart. I'm sorry. You go first.
thumbtacks. I
Yeah,
think you
I
need
can't.
some.
I can't do that though. That's the problem.
She have weak thumbs.
No, motherfuckers, you shut your mouth. It's because
Oh,
of how
oh,
thick.
uh-huh.
It's how thick this wood is, so I can't do that. It's not a very thin wall.
You have the weakest thumb in the world. The only strong finger you ever have is your middle
Says
finger.
the fucking person who's got. Oh, I'm sorry. Do you still have that girlfriend of a demon?
No, actually, I got 4 of them. Thank you.
Exactly. So you shut the fuck up.
No, no shit.
I
Fuck
don't
you.
know what to do with you. Asshole. I swear. Mark
And
Twain
also,
supposedly said, "If I owned both hell and Texas, I would live in hell and rent out Texas." What the
what the hell?
fuck? I
Where are you
think you
getting
just
this from?
confused the shit out of me there, bruh.
Where are you
I
getting
don't
this
know.
from?
Hell would be better than Texas. I don't know if that translates
I
to.
interesting.
Well, I guess in
Oh, so
exchange
it's
for.
Victoria. I'm an asshole. I speak Jess and you can speak Tobin. Cool.
This is the most interesting entertainment theory ever.
You shut up.
No, and guess what? You know, also something happened about 2 nights ago.
What's
Something
that?
spooky happened.
Okay, it's not like I've heard that before.
No shit. I was laying down on my bed. It's almost like 12 of noonish or something.
Uh-huh.
I felt a dog was laying next to me.
But you
I
have a dog, so what the fuck? What are you
no,
getting at?
so I was laying down and I felt a hound curl up next to me. I thought of, oh, the dog's sneaking in here. And I realized, no, wait, Riley's just put up a door yesterday. So, and on carpet, or you cannot open that door so easily. So, and I felt the hound was biting his own ass. So,
What?
yeah, yeah. So a hellhound of one of the girls' pub was laying next to me.
Let me get this fucking straight. Back up. So you felt like that there was a hellhound dog next to you, laying next to you, and
Uh-huh.
you felt as if it was biting its own ass?
Yep, scratching it. And I felt the whole thing, and I just pitch of it. Motherfucker, it was so goddamn detailed, I could imagine it.
I'm sorry, what the fuck? I don't know.
Quite something.
And one of them.
On that note, I have to run, but it was nice meeting you, Dragon, and nice talking to you,
You
Silver.
too.
Good, good review. I'll see y'all soon. I'll be in the side chat.
Okay.
All
I'm
right.
gonna see you later in the SAS chat. And also, one of them whispered in my ears. It sounded like full sentences. I cannot figure it out, but I cannot figure what they said. So
Wait, so you heard them actually talk to you, but you don't even know what the fuck they said?
It's in a whisper, motherfucker. How the hell I can't understand in whisper?
Usually whispers are pretty clear. The fuck?
It was
Were
in a
they
different language.
speaking in tongue?
I don't know, but it kind of clearly, like, I understand it, but like, wait, what? Like, I don't know.
Okay.
Hold on, I need to take that dog out. Like the real dog, people, not a hellhound dog. If a hellhound is gonna be big as shit.
Alrighty then. And I'm gonna prop up more fucking tape on this goddamn fucking side, cause I wish I could find some sort of thing to keep this fucking thing up. The fact that I decided to actually technically I feel like I jinxed myself. But there's really fucking nothing I can do with this. Besides just duct tape. That's all I can really do at this point. So honestly, I don't even know anymore. I know that corn is gonna fucking bother the shit out of me, but I can't do anything about that right now. Fuck. I think what I'm gonna do is. Alright, see you, Tobin. I'm gonna take the other link and send it to myself in Discord real quick. So that way I have it for next time. That's not the fuck. Honestly, I don't. I'm not really too surprised that my own uncle is showing a little bit of him weird self. Fucking my god. Yeah. No, it says I am connected on the other channel too, so I don't know what's even over there. I mean, I could try again to find the fucking logo, but that's gonna be a while. Although, actually, did I send it to anyone? There's a chance I might have sent the fucking logo to someone. I don't know. Oh, not that. Well, shit. Fucking thunderstorms again. What the hell? Yeah. Apparently I didn't send it to that person. So what the fuck? This is so frustrating. Cause here's the fucking thing, I don't feel like recreating it. That's a problem. I still have this, so I'm hoping maybe find it that way. That's only if it fucking opens up. And oh, you're gonna open up. Well, that's gonna take forever. You gotta fucking open up or not, damn it. Come on. There you go. Bastard. Slow ass fucking computer. No, I don't wanna fucking update it. You shut your pie hole. Stop it. Open. Well, fuck. That doesn't help. Boy, oh boy. Oh, that one is flames. Okay.
Okay, I'm back. I have returned.
Welcome back. Trying to find something. But the problem is, I don't think I can even actually fucking find the damn thing.
Find what?
You know the logo that I have for this channel?
Mm-hmm.
I can't seem to fucking find the motherfucker, at all. And I need it for the Twitch side.
How?
And I don't feel like recreating the fucking thing. I even looked up on the website that I use. It's not fucking there.
Do you...
And I know I use Affinity Designer with it, and apparently it's not fucking in there either. So, I'm fucked.
Do you copy and save it?
It's not in my fucking things at all. I know I downloaded it, so I don't know what the fuck the name of it is, though. That's the thing. I have way too much shit on this old ass computer.
Well, I have one mask of wood.
Save it.
You fuck.
Pretty sure we have already established this.
Well, for a person who also quit draw and also have my own new drawing tablet, you fuck.
Yeah, I usually fucking name certain things, but clearly.
Wait, hold on. Bitch, you usually name it? Newsel?
Yes, so I don't know where
So
the
you
fuck it's at.
stop naming shit?
I did not stop naming shit. I
Uh-huh.
have a lot of shit on this old fucking computer that I don't even know where the fuck it's at.
Oh, please. Oh, please.
Fuck off.
I already finished my shit. I need to just colon it. Colon it. Figuring it out. Yes, you sigh of fuck off, dragon. I know what the fuck I did. My
Oh,
stupid
you
Warren.
speak that kind of language now, eh?
Yeah, eh? Fuck yeah.
Jesus Christ.
How about this? How about this? You stop doing instead of saving it and name things better and save it on a good folder. You're not very good at
I don't think the thunderstorms agree with you.
Really? Is that stuff?
I straight up actually have fucking thunderstorms right now.
Oh my goodness. The thunderstorm heaven not pissed.
I've had it since fucking Saturday, so I'm not too surprised.
Mm. Well, I had
What's
to
that
color mine.
for?
Oh, nothing. I'm just dreading to color my shit.
Uh-huh.
So, I had to color my shit.
I'm sure you did. Good for... Gross. I was gonna say good for you, but then you burped, so that changed the sentence.
I'm trying to decide of should I do the black line so I can see the colors better, or just go fuck it, just color over the lines.
I don't know.
How you don't know?
I don't know how to fucking answer you as I'm legitimate, like... Yo, nope, stop. What the fuck? It just had a massive goddamn stroke.
Showing suppose you kill your own shit.
No, it's just being a fucking little shithead that I am fucking looking for the damn thing. I opened up the photos and I'm clicking to see if the thing would show the fuck up. I'm hoping that it shows up because I really don't want to be recreating it.
Sound like it's the one of, yes, I make something look cool, but I don't want to recreate it anymore. Because he was a bitch.
Fuck me. Not like that.
Oh, and I'm not thinking of it.
Uh-huh.
Literally, hit is fine.
Oh boy.
And I really want to make that funny joke, but I don't want to. Because I'm a good person.
Hey, I've already made a lot of funny jokes before I went live. Torch chess, so... And while we were live as well, actually.
Could you share that lovely jokes with me?
Maybe I will, maybe I won't. I don't know. We'll find out.
And fuck you then.
Why the fuck do I have so many photos of Fenrir? Jesus.
sound
And
like you're
skins, what the hell?
like, oh my god, I have so many photos.
Oh my god, shut the fuck up.
Hold on, let me look at my thing.
No, don't you even fucking dare. I know where you're going with that. I know you way too fucking well.
What do you mean? I'm not doing nothing.
You're gonna fucking say that your schedule in your book or whatever says no, it's not in there. See, I know you way too fucking loud.
No,
That's
you
just
actually give me a greatest idea. I'm gonna try out
no.
every time in the call with you. Thanks,
Oh no,
Trevor. You just helped me so
that's not
much.
good.
Did anyone tell you you should not fuck with the dragon? Even gave me more ideas. Don't.
Hey, it's not like Gabe has given me any fucking ideas like that. Except it had
Okay.
to do with cooking.
Did Abe just give you more ideas for cooking?
Well, he gave me an idea of, hey, you should probably make a, like one of those pasta ziti things that goes from the oven with cheese on top and shit. I was like, well, now you have given me an idea where I can use the pasta that I make and I can turn that into some ziti where I can just put a bunch of fucking cheese all over it and whatnot and bake it. That honestly sounds so fucking good right now.
Ox said, "Don't feed the demon any
Don't
meaning
feed the
dragon.
demon! Fucking
Don't
ox.
feed the demon." But
Love you, ox.
the food
Why do I have that photo?
like he just gave you an idea, but the food you said that sounds good.
Yeah, I make pretty good fucking pasta recipe, and now I feel like I want to start baking it.
Make sure you do a
Well, I
stream.
guess we can try to bake a little one to see how it actually fucking looks and tastes and whatnot. If it works, I'll continue to fucking do that. This is weird. Oh my god, I cannot. Looking back at a lot of these photos, I'm fucking dead. I got some photos of. Oh no.
Ox said, "You feed the dragon. Don't punch on the dragon poop."
No, it says
On your punch.
feed the dragon, don't bitch on dragon poop on your porch. What the
Uh-oh.
fuck?
Hold on, I need to go to the bathroom. Damn you, Ox, you caused me to go to the bathroom number 2. Oh shit. Oh shit.
I fucking love you. Oh, that's fucking awesome. Why do I have that photo? That's very concerning. No. Oh no. Oh yeah, really no. Why do I have that? What the fuck? I don't remember that though. Good job, Ox. Good job on that. Boy, oh boy. Yeah, I'm really fucking screwed right now. Unless I have it on a flash drive that I don't know about, that's just concerning. I'm sad about that. Fuck. Legitimately, I could have sworn like I've somehow. I thought I fucking posted it somewhere, but apparently I didn't. Do I have it in Picks and Pulls, maybe? That's life. Either you make them laugh or shit. I mean, that's Dragon's life. That ain't my life. Well, laughing, yes, but shitting, no. Oh, Ox, I ended up pulling up the server back up, by the way. It's a new record and first player. Oh. What the fuck? Hey, Ox. No. Oh, Pika. I can't with you sometimes. I forgot he posted that in there. Oh boy. I'm going Discord hunting at the fucking moment. Yeah, I had it shut down for a while because of my financial issues and whatever to keep it going. But I just recently brought it back up, so yay. See how long that lasts. Fuck. Fucking Discord hunting is not fun. Oh, yeah, then I'm really screwed. I'm not very happy about that. Yay, I get to remake the fucking logo. Somehow. That's gonna be fucking great. It's awesome. Awesome. I honestly cannot fucking stand myself with the fact that how the fuck did I not save it? I thought I had it saved.
Hello. I'm back from my Hellas Hall. Ox, I hate you because you make the word come true. Fuck you.
Shit. Yeah, he practically, while you were gone, he said, "Hey, that's life. Either you make them laugh or shit." And he made you shit. That's funny. Yeah, I'm 100% fucked on that logo. I'm gonna have to remake
Yeah.
it. I tried to look it, so I went Discord hunting to see if I might have like somehow sent it to some people or sent it into some server. Yeah, it's not there.
This time, could you save it to Google Drive?
Actually, I didn't even check there.
Derp.
Shut up.
Hey, maybe soon I get myself a new storage. Not install one, a plug-in storage. I plan to just save all my crap I duly need and want to keep. What? You found it?
No, it's an email that I found from today. I'm like, oh, you reject my time from last time, and now you approve it for this time? Fucking rude. I sometimes hate my job. It's nothing better of taking off like fucking million of products that have to do with Downy that apparently seems to have a problem with their fucking product. Sizing. Fucking morons, I swear.
Ah, the company of influence of stupidity.
Yeah, I had work with fucking fabric softener today, and we took off like a gazillion of fucking products that had to do with Downy. That they're or either they're resizing it or downsizing it. So it's like, oh fuck. I swear. It's stupid. I remember that. The fuck? Hello, police? The hell?
Hello? Oh shit! They're coming for you. You're screwed.
No, they're coming after your ass.
I live in some a whole new world. You are
Oh,
weird. You think I am gonna be arrested? Mm-hmm.
bullshit. Mm. Hmm. Really, that's the only thing that's on my track for that account. Really?
How many Google's account you have?
I ain't answering that. I'm really not going to. That's. I do it for a lot of reasons, damn it.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I swear I have like a little bit of OCD and a little bit of fucking ADHD in me, alright?
Do you remember all of your
Don't touch me.
passwords?
Actually,
Password?
surprisingly, yeah.
Holy fuck!
Dude, I'm fucking Jess's password manager. I fucking swear.
You know, I use OneNote as my password holder because I cannot remember anything. But the funny thing is, speaking of password remember, my brother
Mm.
cannot remember shit of his passwords. He had to write down on a piece of paper. No, I tell him like, bro, why are you not using OneNote? No, to make it as a password. Like, fuck, Dragon, that's smart. Like, I told you, greatest dumbass. How the hell are you my first brother? You and also you went for college. Like, what the fuck?
Well, you know what's even more funnier? I'm legitimate my mother's grocery list. Because she can't remember, so I'm legitimate her grocery list. It's pretty bad. Wait, what? Oops, Facebook won't let me post for a week now. What the fuck did you do, Ox?
Wait, what?
Facebook won't let him post for a week now.
Oxytocin? What the fuck do you do?
Did you really just call him Oxytocin?
Yeah, fuck yeah. You have a problem?
Ox, would you like to join panel? So you can have a little talk with Mr. Draggy over here.
Yeah. So the whole world can hear your new voice.
Oh my god, why
You
do
let-
I have that screenshot?
What do you do?
I remember that there's a fucking... Okay. the fucking you remember those Eternos servers that I had? I
Yeah.
fucking forgot that I created one that says me suffering hardcore dot Eternos.
Hmm.
Oh, I don't have that screenshot. That's fine. I'm dead. I'm fucking dead. Oh. What server is that from?
It's
Boy.
very interesting you found old shit and try to remember that. I remember this. Oh, this a long time ago. Like,
Uh-huh. Yeah. It's
Ever 9111. No, Ox.
every night
No.
when I post a pic of the towers being hit and it says this Ox. Shame on you.
You, it said
Of
it,
course
I
it's
can't.
against TOS, you. Oh my god, I can't with you.
No, I said it. You a dumbass. You cannot post shit about 9/11.
Damn it, Ox, this is why we can't have nice things, damn it.
No, we can't.
Why the fuck is this one about? Okay, that was weird. Blinding myself. Ah, that hurts.
Silver, stop blinding yourself.
Shut up. I knew you were gonna say something about that.
Silver.
Wait. It's the same pig that got me Ox, no. God damn you, dude. Why?
Ox.
This is why
Your
we
parent
can't bring
drop
you
you on a
into a
flight of
fucking
stairs.
grocery store. No, it's just we can't trust him in a fucking grocery store, I swear.
Jess and him. We should put him on a leash.
Legitimate.
No, Jess, get over here. No, Ox, come here. Stop being like a little minute in the store, you shits. Get over here.
Damn. Savagery. Where the fuck? I have a question as to why I have that, but okay. No comment.
Seven, what do you got? Should I be worried? Oh, what the fuck do you have?
No, there was just a fucking weird
The way you say
photo of.
no. Like, what?
It
No,
was
it
just a
is.
weird photo of me holding one of my high heel shoes. Where the fuck? What are shoes I wore for my graduation? Really?
Huh?
You... Ox! No!
What?
Why? Just why? He sent me. He sent me the fucking photo that he posted.
Ox. It is the thing. It is the thing we need to sit down and tell you. I sent you in picture in Discord. Yes, Ox. Silver saw it. Now I do not want to see it with my own two eyes, you bastard.
You really
And,
don't want to.
and I'm so glad I don't you have a friend request from you.
You might not want to say that because there's a chance he's gonna send you a
I
fucking
probably,
request.
I probably. Hold on. Where's you? Oops. I hope I don't just go to a pick. Just pick by a mistake. Ox, do we need to put you in a room? Like with a concrete door? And with
Concrete door.
yeah,
Really?
yeah.
Fucking can't with the people I'm with, I swear.
This is what happened. You met friends. Suck it.
No shit, dumbass.
Suck it, Buttercup. Dumbass.
Mhm. I'm not scared to be on non-PC like the song says, an old soul in a new world.
What? I never heard that song.
Good, you don't want to. Honestly, why? Just why? I really do question myself as to why the fuck I know certain people.
That's fucking your problem, dumbass.
You were not supposed to fucking answer that question, you asshole. Jesus.
Well,
I
you
did
should use
that,
it.
motherfucker. I did that to Jess earlier, and she's like, "I'm gonna smack you, Sylvia." I'm like, "Go ahead, I fucking dare you," because you know I
Okay.
love answering fucking rhetorical questions.
Just threads of I was smacking on the side of the head, but I like the part
She
of like she
knows
would
that she
apologize
fucking
immediately.
won't.
Like, yes, sir. Yes, I'm sorry. Like, why are you apologizing?
No, it's just that she's not. It's actually not gonna happen. She knows that she's not gonna fucking do it.
No, no.
There
That's
is
why it's
nothing wrong with that pick. Truth hurts feelings.
it's on
Yeah,
YouTube. Best song in district. What? What?
he's telling you the name of the song and who it's by, so you can look it up.
No. No.
Just straight no.
No.
Automatically no.
No. Why the hell I'm gonna waste my time to find a song I think I might probably not enjoy my entertainment. No.
Says the person who doesn't even
Shut up,
listen.
you she devil! Shut up!
You know that still hurts me. Fuck.
It still hurts you. What the fuck
It
are
still
you?
fucking hurts me. The fact that you know nothing of the good fucking music bands.
You implied probably. I'm still waiting for the day you probably gonna drag me like, get over here, drag it. We're gonna listen to music. Like, get over here.
I
Is that
fucking might.
is that probably in Discord call or something different? You're probably gonna like, hold on, I'm gonna make a fake Discord call and gonna ask Dragon, Dragon, let's have a ghost meeting. Like, okay, sure, what time? Like, lies. He's gonna bat the music.
Excuse me.
What's
First
wrong?
song in decades that has touched people's hearts around the world. 57 million views in 4 weeks. Damn. That's a awfully long time.
Hmm. Is the song interesting or bleh?
Sound like you're just wanting to taste the fucking song for some reason.
No.
Uh-huh.
If the song is not interesting, I'm gonna listen to it.
Good to know, Ox. Good to know. I just have no words for that.
Hmm.
I mean, I know it's truth, but do you think I want to fucking cry listening to that kind of song? With everything I've already been through, I really don't think I should be listening to that. I'm just saying.
Nah.
Ah, shit. I don't understand why the fuck I'm yawning. Fucking goddamn it. It was a stupid day anyway. Well, day at work, at least. It could be the song to start a revolution and not just interesting. I mean, very, very, very interesting. Why do you sound like a fucking weird sprinkler?
I know it, but
You
it kind of
sound
feels.
like a sprinkler that's having some stroke trying to get the water out.
I didn't know you sound like a bitch, Sever.
Motherfucker, I've always been a bitch since I was born.
How the hell
I ain't, I
we
ain't
can't take
afraid to
hits?
fucking admit that.
How the fuck we still friends every single day? I keep
I
asking that
don't
myself.
know.
How the fuck we keep being friends? Like, what next?
Me
We gonna
too.
hit each other in real life now and just like, ow, you punch hurts. Stop punching me. They're like, too bad.
I wouldn't be surprised.
You look like I think that most people have like stop hitting her. She's a girl. That's called like assault. Like we are friends. We need to get used to each other. That motherfucker.
Yeah. Well, I actually that did happen at one point. I was back in fucking high school at this school up the street. That we were in robotics and my brother was in there. And he fucking decided to take his wallet or whatever, smack me in the fucking face so hard that my lip got caught on my braces at the time. Dude, that shit fucking hurts. That felt like my fucking like gums got ripped off of my fucking braces and shit. Like I was actually fucking bleeding in the mouth. And his friend, who was such a good kid, who I'm pretty sure still lives up the fucking street from us,
Oh fuck! I'm sorry.
was like, "What the fuck, Kevin? Like, why would you do that?" And he's like, he turned to me and he's like, "Are you okay?" And I'm like, "Kind of, but I'm also pissed off that my brother fucking did that to me. Like, what the fuck?" But in all reality, like siblings can do whatever the fuck they want to each other, except what the fuck? Stupid spam message. You can go fuck yourself. Basically, very, very recently, I'm very surprised of my own brother who admitted and realized of what he's done in life towards me, of legitimate beating the shit out of me as a fucking child. So when he actually admitted that to me, I was kind of impressed. I'm not gonna lie. Like,
You
at
should
least he
record.
knows of what he did.
You should record it.
It was at a wedding, though, when we talked about it. Was he drunk? A little, but not much to, like, slur or anything when we were talking about it. So
But you should record it so you can have proof of, hey, you meant this to this. Hey.
I'm not gonna do that at someone's fucking wedding.
But that'd be so funny.
It's not like we fought at the wedding. It was just a talk that we had, and he wanted to make amends. So, because he now talks to a therapist. So, I mean, he does need one. I ain't gonna fucking lie. So, kind of proud of him that he did that. I never really thought in my entire life that he would actually walk up to me and be like, "Hey, I want to make amends to you for everything." And I'm like, at that point, I felt like my fucking brain just walked out of my head. Like, what the fuck just happened?
No, probably more funny. Like your brain stand up from a chair, go to the edge of the brain, open the door, and just jump out. Like, nope. Goodbye. Like,
it's possible, but it was very strange. But honestly though, like so for this channel alone, for some fucking reason, they were not gonna upload a new episode today. So I think if I look back on their fucking Twitter, you said something maybe during the week. I need to look them back up again. Yeah, so they posted it fucking 2 days ago saying, due to unforeseen issues, we will not have an episode this Monday, but stay tuned. We may have a for the week, or wait, what? Have a for the news in the middle of the week.
hey.
Yeah, he confused the shit out of me. Although he's got 2 fucking accounts. I just noticed it. The hell? He's got one for the podcast, but then he's got one for himself? I'm lost. Why? Why the fuck does he have 2 goddamn Twitter accounts for one podcast? They're both legitimate the fucking same.
I don't know.
That makes no fucking sense to me. Although it's nothing better, he had fucking more than one account on goddamn Facebook. Fucking weirdo. But yeah, we're gonna try to do this every Monday at around the same time. Hopefully. Like at first I thought I was gonna be late, but we weren't, thank God. So yay, it's fun. Let's see what other more weird shit that he has to say for whatever, Abe did say that he found. Alright, so he sent me another link to another video on that podcast that we should review, I think, next time. He said that it's a pretty funny one, and I'm actually kind of curious on that. So we'll see how that goes. And I think I just realized something. Wait, no, never mind.
Let me know. So I can also join about laughing myself to death.
Yeah, there is a chance it's gonna be fucking hilarious. Knowing of what Abe said, it's not that he listens to the whole entire thing. He listens to like a little bit of the beginning of it, which is fine. But the way he explained it sounds like it's a pretty good one. So
I'm just imagining Abe just sitting down on his computer chair, just listen to it, fall over and die of laughter, like then like he dead. Like the monkey boy's
don't
dead.
I don't think that's the way that it goes, but well, okay. I don't know what to say to that.
Pet the purple head of so sorry for you,
Really?
Shabra.
Fuck off.
Bring it.
Also, welcome back, Cece.
Allah. Welcome to Silver Hell, and I hope so you have popcorn and more.
You're really gonna be doing this, huh?
Uh-huh. You better. That's the longest. Holy shit.
The longest sigh, more likely.
Like, son of a baby. His mouth is pumping inside. Yeah. Like, I understand. Yes, indeed.
I mean, honestly, like we got a pretty like small group of people coming in all the time, which is I'm fine with.
I have the same.
I
Okay.
like Tobin though. Tobin is fucking hilarious.
Okay. Some
So is
reason I'm streaming. Well, no, this from yesterday. Some reason people follow me but not watch my content. Why people keep following me, like click follow, and don't watch the whole video?
I don't know. Maybe they think it's boring. I really don't fucking know what to tell you on that.
I have no clue, but I do really want to test on YouTube though. See which one is better.
Yeah, I mean, don't push on things like I've been streaming on YouTube way longer than fucking Twitch, so I'm pretty sure you know where I'm coming from with that. What the
Yeah.
fuck?
And also, my plan was create myself a second YouTube account, like one for recording and one for.
Oh no, this is my grandmother right now.
You're screwed. You're fine.
She posted something that says they say you are what you eat. I don't recall having the hilarious bad bitch combo for lunch, yet here we are. I'm dead. I'm fucking dead.
You cannot die yet, because I want to.
Oh, I've already died inside a long fucking time ago.
And you're walking pile of corpse.
I had to. I couldn't resist. You better listen to your creator. It was just a thing that she found and posted on Facebook. That's all.
So she found, posted, and look, I found something.
She's got a very great dark sense of humor, and I feel like I get it mostly from her. So
Oh shit! It probably skipped from the father or mother, whoever.
Well, technically, got a little bit to my father, but I get it more from her than my own father, so. That's all I want to say to that. Yeah, I've lost both grandfathers, but both my grandmothers are still alive. Still alive and kicking. Surprisingly.
Which one is more fun entertainment?
You really want to have me answer that question?
Yes. I did actually think about it. Yes.
I paused because of what I'm looking on Facebook. I don't know why that's on my feed. That's very concerning there. But besides that, I don't get me wrong, I love both of my grandmothers. Most of the time of the things that come out of my grandmother's mouth from my mom's side, I have to say is kind of more entertaining than the other one. I ain't gonna fucking lie. Yeah, none of my grandfathers got up to that age. So. They were unfortunately a little bit more younger than that. But it is what it is. I can't really do anything about it, but I don't know. Thinking of ending this stream and then I might go stream on my main channel and see how that fucking goes. I don't know. Like for some reason I'm in a weird all day streaming mood. Why? I don't know. Maybe it's because I have nothing else to do and I'm fucking bored as hell.
I take pity
No,
on you.
don't you fucking start. Asshole.
What? I don't do nothing. I don't know nothing.
Bitch, with that fucking laugh, I don't know. I can go in many directions there, kid.
I actually go many, one path of directions. I could do whatever I want with my decision. Thank you and goodbye.
Thank you. Come again?
I want to know where the meme come from. Like, thank you, come again.
I don't know, but it is fucking funny. A silver boy. Boy. You've seen me yesterday just
I
digging
love
up a
this.
dirt, damn
I
it.
give you 5 gold stars with that comment right there.
I'm gonna smack you both right now.
Brennan, I dare you, bitch. I dare you. You're gonna see stars in a minute.
You know, fucking yesterday, CC came into my chat yesterday morning. Because I was on a Minecraft server and I was just trying to flatten out some areas on my base. Motherfucker, he comes in randomly saying digging up dirt equals shoveling silver wolf.
Huh?
Because I was digging up dirt in Minecraft and he put it as calling me the shoveling silver wolf.
No shit, because you like to eat dirt. Don't you not? I'm on, right?
I will billy your fucking dragon ass so you fucking dirt yourself.
Motherfucker, I live in a hall for a
Asshole.
long time. What the fuck are you talking about? What kind of threat is that? Do you not see Jez videos of I always make my little nesting hole in dirt? Bitch, please. Get the comment out of here. You sound so speechless. Fuck you.
No, I so badly want to say something, but I don't know what the fuck else to say.
Oh, really? The same way of you never don't like your second abilities keep showing you who people you're gonna meet, but time towards me, it did not work.
Yes, I know I was shoveling, damn it. That's besides the fuck.
Sever, stop shoveling dirt. I know you have a baker's
Here's
muzzle.
one. Here's one. Rock, paper, scissors, throat punch. I win.
Really? I have a long neck. Which foot punch you gonna put it in? From down my body or up of my head? Which spot?
Fuck.
I'm crying. I'm actually crying.
Good, I'm fucking glad, asshole.
There. You'll probably be so glad I gotta cry like a baby. Bring it on, bitch.
I hope you cry in your fucking sleep. Because you got too many girlfriends.
No, actually, it's gonna be happy tears because I'm going to die of laughter. Thank you.
Nice try. I'm gonna actually end it here, and I'm gonna go stream on my main channel. Continue with that wall of my Viking Kingdom on that fucking server that I've been playing on.
Huh. You put the same comment. Thank you. Come again. Excellent. Why? God, why? You miss, you bitch. Haha. You're too short. Oh, you miss. You was. Oh, you miss. Eh.
Alright, I really do need to fucking end this.
See too short, people. Too bloody as short to even do any damage.